ladies in the house, stand up and show these. Hold up. Ladies, we've been waiting on this shit all night. We had men all night. All the ladies in the house, stand up and show these niggas what it's all about in this bitch. Hit it, DJ.
To my neck, my back, lick my just like that. My neck, my back.
This is my one move right here.
Just like that. My neck, my back, lick my just like that.
Yes.
Yes, I'm so ghetto. Hey, TRG, what's up, girl?
Let's make it shake.
Hey, baby, okay. What's up, Mona? Oh, Lord, I didn't. Girl, my breath and blew Mona I'm sorry, girl, I had coffee, girl. My breath and blew the child all off the damn screen.
Girl, you need to play that intro again. That's just funny.
Oh, play it again. Oh, okay. Okay.
Sorry, my sound had messed up because when the intro started, I pressed mute, even though you got an automatic mute. So I was stuck in proverbial mute hell.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, TRG? You were supposed to TRG. We live.
Girl, hold on, girl. This a reminder.
Hold up. Ladies, we've been waiting on this shit all night. We had men all night. All the ladies in the house, stand up and show these niggas what it's all about in this bitch. Hit it, DJ.
To my neck, my back, lick my just like that. My neck, my back.
This is my one move right here.
Just like that. My neck, my back, lick my just like that.
Yes.
I was too good.
That's Nicole, y'all. That's Nicole. One move right there.
Girl, it is gonna be my one move when all this fat slough off my body. Can you donate fat cells?
I wish I could. I got some ass and thighs you can have.
Girl, no. I'm trying to like make money. You know how people be selling like blood cells or something?
When you find that, then let me know because I got some too.
No, I'm trying to sell fat though, just fat.
Yeah, I know. For the bitches that need their BBL, they can come get some fat off me and add it in their ass.
No, because then I'd be jealous like that bitch walking around with my fat in her ass. No,
in all the right places.
No. I got mental issues. Y'all make sure that you like, share, subscribe. Welcome to your girl Nicole Reloaded. We like to load it with another video. We have Mona Simone. We have Dory.
AKA Miss Stranger Things. Make sure y'all follow me at Miss Stranger Things on YouTube, at Kid Tiffany Immortal on Instagram, TikTok, and the Twitter.
And we have TRC.
Bill $ Mona Simone on the Cash App, though. That's Simone with the Y.
She's not going to change that Cash App
at all. Just in case a bitch that owe me money want to pay me back.
Okay.
Well, can I say something? Is it too late? Let me see. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sister Mona. Happy birthday to you. And many more on Channel 4. And you buy subs. I heard you buy subs.
I heard that too. Look, pardon my minor correction, sister, but this is not a birthday. This is an anniversary.
Oh, Lord Jesus. Ain't nobody got time for... Oh, Lord, here we go with this speech.
I transitioned into this dimension when my spacecraft, my interdimensional spacecraft crashed here. So this is the same day, hundreds of millennia ago, in which I came into this existence. So happy anniversary to me.
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary. You're weird, yo. There's nothing to explain that. Nobody does that, but you.
That's why they all want it.
This weird shit. First thing in the morning, you got chicks on thinking about you while they eating pancakes and drinking coffee. Breath smell like whole doo-doo pads, and they sitting up there worried about what the hell you doing. I don't know, girl. I heard that you've been buying subs for 5 years, and I'm trying to separate myself from you because you an embarrassment. You be buying subs, Mona.
I want to separate myself from me. I don't understand.
Whole
If there are
embarrassment out here,
subs to be
Mona.
bought, if there are subs to be bought, then why am I not on the or
I'm
on the
just mad because
YouTube
you ain't buy it. I'm mad
with the
because you ain't buy
subs
me
and with the
none. I only
views?
got 2 people that watch me. You ain't buy. You bought yourself some. You didn't get me any.
Right. I ain't
Hey,
even
hey,
hooked you
Nicole,
up.
I
What?
got 5 on it.
Girl,
I
I
got
don't even
5
know.
I
on it.
got some.
That's gonna get her 2.3 views. Yeah, so dollar
Girl.
sign Mona Simone on the cap. If you want me to send you some views, I'll send dollar sign Mona Simone on the cash out. Let me know how many views you want. It's gonna be $10 per view. That seems like a fair price, y'all.
Sounds
So
good to me.
if you want 50 views, that's what, $500 on my cash app. Yeah. And wait for you to get them views. No refunds though. No refunds. And I got you.
Legal views. Real people will be watching the
They ain't gonna
video.
get nobody go to their goddamn.
What?
They're
It
gonna
would be
get them
real.
from.
It would be real human beings.
What do we go log in
No,
that
but
bitch
peep
50
game though.
times?
It's this. But look, it's this lady on here that sell. You can buy to be in her Facebook group, and she
Hmm.
charges for you to drop your
Oh
link, and
yeah,
she
I
guarantees
tried to put
a
them on
hundred, a
game for
hundred.
that.
Is that what
I
the
tried to put
what
them
that
on game because
falsified?
there are different forums that you could be a part of. Some of them are invite only, and there are other content creators, and we share our shit with each other. We make sure we go like it. We'll network and share other people's stuff to our page. We don't charge a fee to do this. It's just all in the name of network. Well, not in the groups that I'm in. It's just all in the
Hey,
name of
Manuel.
networking. So you may get like an influx of viewership or something, but I mean, it ain't never been really been that much for nobody ever, and but it's actual people that are actually engaging, that actually know you, y'all talking this forum. But all that other shit, they've been saying that. It's funny how the first time I heard about this even being a possibility, it was coming out of the same folks' mouth. And I want everybody just to peep game. I know I'm a brain, but everybody is a critical thinker, or you can be. It's funny how these people go around accusing people of things, but they seem to know all about it. They seem to know all the ins and outs. They seem to have it all figured out about how you know this and you know that. It is very easy for anybody to reverse manufacture a situation. And I know y'all probably don't get that, but I'm gonna put it to you in some very basic language. Somebody could do some shit and accuse you of doing it. And that's the only thing I ever speculated on my channel when they kept saying that. Cause I was like, yeah, something don't look right. Like sometimes I'll have a lot of people come. Sometimes I have like 10,000 dislikes because I turned my likes off. So they were fucking with my channel. I don't know if they
They were
bought views
messing
or
with
not, but
both.
they were
They were
definitely
messing with
fucking with
both
my
our
channel.
channels.
Cause I didn't even we remember they kept sending all them dislikes to us and shit like that. And
Yeah.
then they want to turn around and make it seem the only thing that is funny about this whole thing, and I'll be completely honest with y'all, like I've been before. Years ago, 2017, 18, 19. Mona did not have it. I was not that girl. I was struggling. I was going through a lot. That's what led to my depression and ultimately led to that thing that happened back then. I didn't have no money to buy no views. I could barely buy a fucking bag of noodles. And that's the truth. But the glow up is beautiful. But that's where I was in
You
life.
couldn't even
So
barely afford cigarettes at that time. The last thing you was thinking
right.
about was some darn views.
Right. Like
And the thing,
I
and the
give a
thing
fuck
is,
about
but
a
we
fake
can. I
like
mean,
at
it can
that.
be. I mean, all you have to. I mean, well, that's you deleted the channel. I was gonna say, but I brought up Social Blade and did live streams of you while it was in full
Yeah.
interaction. And the thing is many times is Mona's channel was flagged. It was investigated. If things were going to drop off, they were going to drop
Yeah.
off.
You
Now, if
forget
you
that
do get
I'm
it now, hold
considered
on. Let
a
me just say this.
larger content creator, so I have
Once,
access to Google services to speak to
well,
them
yeah,
directly.
right. And you made me lose my train of thought. What I was going to
I'm
say.
sorry. You said
It's okay.
oh fuck. I'm sorry.
If you haven't had like consistently a large flux of views on your channel, whatever, if it's not consistent or even if it's a lot of numbers, they hold on and they verify as they go up and then they release. Go
Yeah,
up
that
and then
is the
release.
other
They
thing.
go up, in that, but they wouldn't know anything about that unless they have been viral or got over 10, like in a few hours to get 10,000
Well, here's the thing
20,000 or
also.
whatever. Because
When
you remember,
you
Mona, when that one video, the fat guy I got on there, when that one went and it kept going, I was like, Mona, why isn't the views showing? Because the
right,
system has
the
to
system
verify,
didn't update
the
in real
verify,
time because
right,
this is
the
the part you
counter clock.
forgetting, Nicole. My page, when they decided that they didn't like me, I was the girl that they wanted to attack. Really, it was a clout chasers heaven. They did it for clicks and views because they know who I am, right? So when they decided they wanted to attack me, they started
I
doing all
thought
these
they just
false
wanted to fuck.
reports. They started doing all these false reports to my page and reporting me to YouTube for all sorts of reasons, like saying I was cyberbullying, saying they even tried to accuse me of doing the P word
Yeah.
online and stuff like that. These people, when your channel gets reported like
They
that
said you was
and
playing with
YouTube,
your Udi one time, too.
yeah, like just crazy stuff, like I'm doing the corn with a P.
Yeah.
And so that is what these are the type of people. Anybody listening, first of all, I ain't got no respect for, because if you gonna sit up there and listen to the word of somebody who knowingly does revenge porn, put naked folks out of people, someone who knowingly couldn't even get over her ex, that she barely dated the girl for a full day, fell in love with her online, then stalked the poor damn girl, bam. Like that's crazy. You are clearly witnessing someone and suffering from their delusions and mental disorder, a so-called learned woman that can't even get her freaking thoughts together and can't even do, telling you that she on with a major damn network but on the internet committing federal laws and gonna say out her mouth, I can't get in trouble unless I'm committing federal crimes. Well, we got proof of that, darling. We actually have proof of that. And all it would take is somebody to call whichever network, BET, WeTV, whatever network you with, find out who that manager is over that project and send them screenshots and clips of what you're doing. You are problematic and a liability for anybody's company. So when I said that I thought you were a much smarter woman in this, I really did. And that's why you got the invite to the concert. That was backstage VIP, by the way, that you could not make. That's what you were being invited to, because I thought that I was inviting to someone that had been caught up in some mess like I had been caught up in, that had greater potential. So I was really trying to invite you into that world. I don't have to deny anything that's real. For you to twist it around and make it seem like oh, we ain't talk, Mona, over one text, that looks very pathetic. In fact, anybody that's gonna sit up there and listen to somebody brag about one text they got a year ago that's an invite, yeah, 50 other people got a similar text. It's crazy. Like
Mm.
so on that level, and we all have different phases in life where
Look
we
at my
go through
scary ass moving my
dysfunction.
icon. I'm trying to run because I'm scared of her.
No,
Can you see
look,
me?
don't be
I'm really.
scared. When
No, I
we,
don't want
we
her to
all
hurt
we
me.
all have moments in our life where we're going through some things we may not be proud of. For me, that was 2018 and 2019 on the internet, dealing with this group called the Beef Sector. I didn't always respond in my best way. I didn't always let my brain lead. I let my heart lead. I was going through a lot. I was emotional, and I was being attacked by people I did not know. These people started talking about me, started talking about my life, accusing me of things that were untrue. And every time I got on this internet, whether it was to cuss somebody back out or speak about the shit, it was in defense of me wondering why I'm being picked on, why I'm being attacked, not realizing that it's a game to them. And I fell into that trap. And after 2019, when I tried to control, alt, delete myself, what I realized in my recovery was how foolish it all was. How what I really needed to focus on was the things in my life and what was going on in my life and my personal evolution. That's what I'm about. Me and this girl over here, Oompa Loompa, we not the same thing. We not even close. You don't see me going live making a video just to talk about her for hours and show text message stuff. She's not that relevant in my life. She's doing that because she has no access to my life. But as far as my phone number, you can find that in just about any bio on any page. You can go to Instagram, click it, my phone number and my personal email. That's iNetwork. That's what I do. I've been in entertainment, social media, and all that for over 20 years. When I met these people years ago, and Nicole, you know, because I've known Nicole for over 20 years. That's how long I've been doing this shit. I'm your favorite, some of your favorite content creator. But do I gotta brag and get out here and name drop and all that? No, y'all see me. Y'all see me when I be behind the scenes and on the scene. And that's why these people are attacking me, because it's a clout chaser's heaven. They want to take advantage of the name. They want me to say there. See, I fell for that shit last time because I was emotional. It won't happen again. It's a waste of time. I will not go anywhere where it's completely different in life and people are doing other things. They introduce you to a new set of people that have a different way of life going on. I will not do that. I will not do that. And if she was so smart, she would dig in and find whatever talent she thinks she has and work on that, because this not it, boo. You look ridiculous. I don't know why you can't see yourself, but you look absolutely ridiculous. Anybody in your chat encouraging that type of shit looks absolutely ridiculous. And I don't care if you say, I'm gonna think she better than us. Da, da, da. Yeah, I do. In fact, I know. Because one thing that I'm not going to do is sit on the internet and talk about another bitch for hours and show proof of text messages, and I ain't ever fucked the bitch. I got to be very heartbroken to do some shit like that, and I'm not even doing it then. It's sad, but it's clear. One thing that's unclear and clear is who's the clout to be chased here. What's the name that pays? Why? Who the one to talk about? Girl, if I was to go on any of my platforms and talk about you, they wouldn't even know who the fuck I was talking about, nor would they care. That's how irrelevant you are. You sad, you need help, you delusional, you got stalker mentality, and you a little scary. You need to work on that. I don't know what the fuck broke down in your life, and I don't want to speculate because I know everybody has had their losses in life, but I don't know what you got going on. But I know misery like a motherfucker. Me and misery was best hand friends for a long time. So I know misery, and that's what you suffering from, because the shit you're doing don't even make no sense. Like Nicole tell me, she says that you sent me a text message. Yes, I did. Then goes live to talk about a text message that I sent her 2 years ago for I don't even know how many hours. Make that make sense. And the coup de grace, I didn't even watch it. I didn't even care that much. But I figure I like making examples out of everyday life experience. I like teaching people. I like helping people grow. So let's talk about it. I ain't got to run from it. What I said was that set this whole thing off when Pete told me that people were alleging that it's Heat buys views. I basically said, I don't give a fuck. Why should we care? What type of pussy asshole mentality is it to sit around and count another bitch views? So you a script reader and a number counter? You sitting around counting numbers for free? I would be more focused on my own numbers and my own growth. And then I also pointed out the fact that the audience is very biased, because what they do to smaller content creators is they won't support you if it ain't part of the large crowd. They want to be a part of the in crowd. So me personally, because I'm a critical thinker, I don't like to put my feelings into it. I actually wouldn't blame nobody for doing that. So if it's Heat was buying views and y'all dumbass decided to, oh, people like her, let me like her too. If you can be fucking fooled, then you should be. You absolutely should be. I don't give a fuck about no shit like that. At the end of the day, all of this is still entertainment. Even though sometimes y'all take it too far, it's entertainment. And one thing that people need to realize is stop basing your real life on this internet bullshit, on clip notes of people's motherfucking lives. This shit is not real. It may have bits of reality. We may share our real selves sometimes, but all this shit is fake. So I'm being fake right now. I don't sit up and talk like this all the time. It would be way more expletives, way more relaxed, and my voice is a lot deeper. But I'm speaking like this with inflection so you can keep up and not feel bored with my monotone, deeply sultry voice. Like, this is not real. So to sit up there on the internet and proclaim, yeah, upbeat, use inflections, darling.
Okay, hey.
That's why I'm always making fun of, the little actress way of inflections, because I have to remember that. Because y'all know how I talk. But I don't know. She seems bored with life. I know I'm probably preaching to people who can't even hear me. They're not even in a place of life where they can understand me. But I will address things like this, and I'll talk about it so that one day one of y'all, when y'all feel like y'all getting tired of that shit, you hear this message, you'll come on to the next phase in life. You will come somewhere else. And I don't care. I used to care about people thinking, oh, she thinks she better than us because she got this and she got that. No, I do. I got goals in life and I'm going somewhere. But better than that, I want y'all to be able to go somewhere too. So these people, hey Gordito, these people that are saying all these things about me are also people that I once was here willing to help grow. Nobody's asking $1 million question. What did Mona ever do to you for you to be so mad? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. They're not even mad for real, darling. They just want clicks and views, and they're lazy, and they're not willing to put the work in consistency is key and do what you need to do to be successful. It's bullshit. But look at what you're around. If you're around a whole bunch of bullshit smelling like shit, you shit too.
I agree. And misery love company. But
Mm-hmm.
like,
So we laying it out. So y'all ain't never like played footsie or met up at
Oh,
for like.
girl.
Child,
Wait a minute,
please.
you didn't play.
Come on now.
Girl, I
We
almost
They
said
talking.
should have
something that
played.
Come
might have
Girl,
got
on.
your
I
channel
mean,
blocked.
but Mona is a open, healthy, sexually fluid woman. I'm just asking. They could have
Yeah,
played
with
footsies, girl, and
darling,
played with
with
pop. They could have been.
with
What's wrong with Mona playing footsies and playing with poppets with another woman?
I am a polyamorous and pansexual woman with standards, darling. Like there is no
Uh,
way that anybody
darling,
in a right, and I don't
darling.
know if Jay has even alleged this, but y'all know ain't no damn way I was
No, she
attracted
has
to that
not.
girl. I don't
No,
even
no,
look
she has.
like
She's. It was
okay,
asked of
good.
her. It was asked
Yeah,
of
because that
her,
would
and
be a
she clearly
reach for
stated no.
anybody
She
to
no that she
believe.
doesn't know that you never or vice
Yeah.
versa. No,
And I'm not saying
from what
I'm
I
better
heard,
than
no.
her. I am better than her, make no mistake, but we are not the same thing. We are not
Hey,
nothing that
Tara.
even. We are unequally yoked. So no. And yes, like she spoke about the text message. I never denied sending her a text message or an invite. That was one text in like what, over a year? And how I met the
Well, she
girl
said you.
was
She said you sent her a message in September.
I probably sent her a message talking about jobs. I'm a network queen. That's what I do. I used to have meetups, exclusive
No, she
meetups that
said like she
everybody was trying to
invited
get
you.
in it. No,
I
I
mean, you
I
invited
invite
her.
her. I invite them. I would not probably ever go to anything that she invited me to.
Uh,
But I
well, I mean,
invited
I know
her.
you be slanging them invites out. You know, I live in Las Vegas. I think that you be just letting me know if you live here. You know, you can.
Yes,
Like,
you can
yeah,
also
but
get on a
I
flight.
ain't try, and I put you on a flight, and you can fly down. Knowing darn well was about to have surgery trying to fit in skinny jeans. She just wanted me to cry. That's all.
No, you would have had a good time.
You see, look, who be doing that on panels? Just make it all about them. That's not what the hell you talk. Let me shut up. But anyway,
So what was I saying? So Jay, yeah, I did send her an invite to a concert. I'm not going to repeat the celebrity's name, but I sent her an invite to the concert. I also asked her who she worked for and if her company was hiring. That's the main if you ever spoke to me, Mona probably done asked you who you work for and if they hiring. I keep
For
tabs on
real.
shit like that. I used to run
yeah,
this little small program where I used to help myself out of my money, used to help young black men getting out of prison find jobs. So I often had a list of people that were hiring ex-cons and such. And I'm not trying to make myself sound like a goody two-shoe. That's just me. So yeah, what's the harm in asking a motherfucker if they job hiring? Like, what if we succumb to? Hey, Tyra, why is that something you trying to make somebody look bad, a person who already has a career, mind you, 6-figure salary, because they asked you if your company was hiring? You mad at me for being ambitious? That makes no sense.
well,
That
I mean,
tells you the type of people that you fucking with when you listen
but
to
from
shit
what
like
I
that.
had got, it seemed like Shush Trish was eating that. Oh, it's so
Girl,
interesting. Please,
Trish
can please,
Trish adores
please,
me.
please,
Trish
please
loves
go
me, her
on.
some of
Mona has
me.
always
No,
been up. I
Trish
can't
has
imagine
always
her calling you for a job.
Trish has always supported me in her own little way, from the YouTube awards. Like she used to do those like twice a
Yeah,
week. I used to win all the time. And then she's done videos about me, and we've conversed, we've argued, we've laughed, we've, had
right.
some sister talk. To be real genuine, Trish is here for the entertainment. The girl is playing the game. I don't think for a
Yeah.
second that it's personal with her. But yeah, that's Trish doing what Trish supposed to do. But the very basis of this is ignorance. The crazy
Hmm.
part is I'm here. I have always been so willing to help genuine people that are serious about growing their businesses and their platforms. I have a wealth of resources, a wealth of information. I've been doing this shit for 20 years. You don't have to attack me for clout. You can call me and say, "Hey, Mona, I'm working on this. This is my strategy. This is my content." What the brain think? They don't call me the brain for no reason. And the reason why I don't fuck with the beef sector is because when I realized that in them before, and I was helping a lot of content creators, most of these content creators know who I am. even if the new ones don't. So when I was helping these content creators, because they hungry, a lot of them are starving, they want to grow overnight, they want to be the millionaires, they want to have the family vlogs and the baby channels, but they don't have the consistency, they don't have the ambitions and the perseverance, they don't put in the work. Everybody don't go viral, but everybody can eat. It just takes time to build a channel. And because they wasn't getting it fast enough, what my nana always told me, if they can't eat from you, they'll eat you. And they wasn't willing to clean up their content and stay at it. Like they'll do 1 or 2 shows on what, like I was dealing with a girl who did tarot readings, right? And I'm trying to encourage her to stick to the tarot readings, let people get used to it, let people get used to seeing you. They'll come to rely on you. It'll become like an automation for them. They'll come by when whatever. Girl, that girl did like 2 shows and was back to gossiping. Because whatever is at the basis of their dysfunction is very sad. And for that, I empathize. But on a human level, I don't have no respect for these people that sit around and do that to people. And none of us are above it. Like human conflict is inevitable. It's not avoidable. So we all at any moment will have an opportunity of conflict, an opportunity for growth, and it happens. And we don't always act in the best. That's human, right? But to sit up and exist in that shit day in and day out, and that is all you do, is wake up to get on the phone and get in some gossip, something is wrong with you. And to even say that me and my sisters are dysfunctional, you ain't doing that but projecting reflection. Anybody with half a brain and if some rationale can look at this situation and see, they know what you're doing. The only people that are falling for the bullshit are dumber than you, slower than you, or more miserable than you. And those are the people that you've surrounded yourself with. You will never grow from that position. Ain't nobody there for you to grow from, baby. Now, I know I'm just a matriarch in training, and I know we supposed to be beefing, and oh my God, you supposed to be coming for me, but I can't help be the bitch that I am and teach, because that's what I do. You fucking up. You wasting time. You ain't ever gonna get nowhere with that bullshit, but jail eventually, some charges eventually. That's what's gonna happen with you. It's sad, really. And I know this ain't even an audience sometimes because they want to fight and they want the beef and they want to read. This is bullshit, but y'all be the main ones that'll take y'all ass to Twitter talking about how come black content creators ain't winning, Black Lives Matter. Do they
Yeah,
really?
girl.
Because
Yeah.
I'm living. Do my Black Life matter? Do anybody? Y'all hoes is the biggest walking contradiction. And it's sad. Like, I wouldn't want nobody to see me like that. That's why I got the fuck from around y'all. When them videos start going viral of me cursing a bitch, I got the fuck from around y'all. Nobody don't wants to be known for that bullshit. Go ahead, sis. I'm sorry.
You owe me $29.95, but you can settle out of court right now for $1.
Oh, the curse words. My bad. Okay.
I'm just playing. But it's your birthday. You can curse. Now, Dory, get up
It
here
is
and
my
twerk.
anniversary.
Oh, Lord. Your anniversary. I'm
Yes.
sorry.
The
She was born,
anniversary
she
of
said she
my
was born on a
entrance
spaceship and dropped on the moon, and the
into
moon
this
landed over
dimension.
here
No,
somewhere.
no, honey, the moon is not real. The moon is a
Oh,
satellite. You
God,
don't
Jesus.
land on the
Oh.
moon. Who lands on a spaceship? And plus, they don't want
Armstrong
y'all up
landed
there
on
eating.
the, he landed up there,
Child.
man.
When NASA
That
tried to
man,
take their ass to them damn folks, to them damn
oh, Lord
Anunnaki
Jesus.
motherfucking spaceship, they told their ass don't come back here no more. That's why NASA talking about we can't go to the moon no more, but your ass way at Mars, the moon right there. Thought y'all was supposed to colonize. Wouldn't it make more sense to colonize on a closer rock first? Yeah, because them folk don't want your ass up there. Y'all know better. That ain't no damn, that's a goddamn satellite. Ain't no goddamn moon. What is it? Y'all been thinking it's a big ass rock just floating around us all this time? Nothing. They hit that bitch. They sent a bomb or something to the moon. And y'all can Google this shit. I know it sounds crazy, but this is documented shit. They struck the moon and the bitch rained like a bell for hours. Them goddamn Anunnaki aliens was pissed off. Their goddamn ears was ringing for weeks. I bet. Leave them folk alone. And the Martians gonna come from underground too and cuss y'all ass out. But y'all can't even fix shit on Earth trying to take this trash everywhere else. Everybody in the fucking solar system avoids Earth. It's shit. This is like the ghetto stop. All these goddamn. Oh, I'm sorry. Y'all go ahead.
You
Follow Miss
funny.
Stranger Things, y'all on YouTube and Instagram.
Happy birthday, Gordo Poppy
The
TV. It's his birthday, too.
anniversary. Oh, it's your birthday
Happy
too.
birthday.
Oh, and look, I said birthday. Oops. It's your anniversary too. When did you come
No, it's
into
his
this
birthday.
dimension?
Oh Lord Jesus Christ!
I
From
know
outer space.
Gordito, that's my friend. I be on Instagram with him.
Oh Lord! Happy anniversary, Gord. I'm confused.
Gordito, yeah.
Yo.
I'm confused.
TRG. So what's the thesis? What was your observation, and opinion on things?
They
because
told a
you were
spaceship,
there.
cloud
Oh,
chasing 101.
Exactly.
You're going to go to your own channel and spew nothing.
Look, she went and
What do you?
commented on who was that? That's Freddy Krueger video I saw earlier. Somebody sent me.
that's
She went and
Freddy Krueger that
commented to
took the
make
clip.
sure her name was correct. I ain't even mad at her about this though, y'all, because I always say if you gonna get into shit, make sure your name in that shit. Make sure they know where to find you for some real content.
Girl, I
But
fell
she's
out when
like
I
in the
seen that. I
comments.
said,
She
"Hey,
said
God, cloud chasing!" Like I'm
spell
talking
my
about. Make
name
sure
right,
to
and
say
I'm a
that.
content
Spell her name.
creator. She damn near gave the address to the beef state and everything. I'm like, go ahead, but this ain't it though. Like, at least be authentic and make it real. Like, what the fuck, girl? I don't know you. What is this shit you talk about? You don't know what the fuck I do in my life. And nobody's even contesting anything. Nobody gives a fuck. So it's an entire waste of time. And it's old regurgitated bullshit. That everybody got rumors about them, girl. You got some truths I hear about you. If I was you, I'd be focusing on your own little reputation.
Child.
So I'm the bad guy.
Mm.
You the villain.
Of course.
Excuse me.
But I make
This.
such a sexy villain though. Like what else could I be? Like Maleficent ain't got shit on me. Hell yeah, I'll be the villain. I'm tired of that goody two shoe shit anyway. Anyway, all that being good and being nice and kind and helping you Negroes
I
out.
mean, but
They
she
got
was
me
like, you was
stabbed in
on
the
the phone with
back,
her,
attacked,
she was
doxxed.
trying to warn you,
I
girl,
girl, no, that
about your
girl when
channel.
she got on the channel, she was like a little puppy dog, excited. Like I was, bitch, I felt like I was Janet Jackson, so goddamn body. She was on the phone like, oh Mona, I don't know if you know, but they people talking China and no. I said, oh girl, I know about that. I said, yeah, no, nobody's buying fucking you. You know, same way I'm telling her. Then she got it on the spaceship trying to act like she was saying it. You're buying, girl. You ain't never would have in nobody goddamn history talk to me like that in real life or online. And like that never would happen. Please stop. That's not even going. You're supposed to be playing a victim, remember? You're victimized. You came in the chat and you defamed my character. We were talking about heat this is heat. We were talking
Yeah,
about
this heat. I
this
still
heat.
subscribe.
We
This heat. I
Yeah,
don't
she
think she
seems like
liked
a
me
pretty
after
cool
we.
girl. But
Yeah,
I liked her
you know that she
commentary.
made
She was
she,
honest, funny, direct, blunt.
but
My Aspie
she
brain
made
was
a
loving
lot of
every bit of it.
videos though about Jay Don, and she like kind of diagnosed her though with like Asperger's.
Yeah. No, not as no, don't. This is
Yes,
heat.
yes, she
No,
did.
not
Yes, she
Asperger's.
did.
No,
I mean, she didn't
no.
diagnose her, but she was like
Psychopathy, maybe. A
in her
sociopath,
opinion.
maybe. No, a
She
diehard
was not.
narcissist,
She was
not
like
Asperger's.
because
She
the
does not
lack
have
of
Asperger's.
empathy is what
No,
the Heat was
that's
saying. She
psychopaths
doesn't.
also have a lack of empathy. And by the way, Aspies do not have a lack of empathy. We have a difficult time sometimes relaying those emotions, so we mask it over. But no,
I
that's
ain't got
not
nothing to do with
she.
that. That's what
She
the He
has no
said. I'm
empathy
not
because
here. Can you
she
see
ain't
me?
got no sympathy because the bitch is crazy. She off her rocker. That's what's wrong with her. The child been hit too many times in the head. They done played with that baby or something wrong with her. Somebody need to put her in a home. But Asperger, she is not. No
Hey, why the
psychopath.
lady got to
Yeah.
be put in a home?
Type mental, clinically depressed. Yeah. Schizophrenic. Maybe. I haven't seen no presence of mania, but definitely not
I don't. But
Asperger's.
well, I'm telling you,
And people with
the way that
Asperger's
this
do
Heat
have
broke it down.
empathy. I give a lot of fucks, just not about the same shit y'all give a fuck about.
Oh Lord Jesus.
Like, no, for real. I be thinking of like climate
No,
change
I'm
and
just
saving the
saying
world
it's
and
not
shit.
that they don't have empathy, but she was stating how she doesn't seem to exhibit that is what she was stating.
Cause she hungry. Look at her. She get on.
I
First of
don't know,
all,
but I mean, maybe.
she look like somebody ain't never got a compliment in life. So now she on the internet. She getting us a
But
little bit of attention. She
she
don't
be
know how
getting.
to
She
act.
done got her a couple of A couple of women. A couple of
A
women's
couple
on
of
here.
women, yeah, she's got her some she had an opportunity with a couple of beautiful women at a particular age. This girl got mommy issues. She on the internet trying to find her damn mama, trying to find somebody to love her and help her get to the next phase in life. She's emotionally unintelligent, mentally impoverished. That's what's wrong with her. She
Mona,
desperate for
did you tell
love.
that lady
She'll
to
get it.
die? Did you
No,
tell that lady?
no, but I'm gonna say this. I did not. What I said was I wouldn't give a fuck if you was dead. I wouldn't go to your funeral. But honestly, I don't give a fuck if she dies. I don't know her, and I'm not saying that to be harsh, but I don't see y'all.
Yeah.
They do a lot of faking on the
No, no, no,
internet.
no. I
Like I
mean,
love you, I
I get
care
what you
about you. I
say.
don't know that
Yeah.
goddamn girl no more than y'all know that
Right.
goddamn girl. I don't get that girl
I
that
get
gave
what you're
me
saying.
more hell on the internet. You think I'm gonna sit around and cry for somebody who not only did I not know, but that at every opportunity they tried to make me look bad, ruin my reputation, and attack me for no reason. Somebody I've never hated. Yeah, y'all like liars. See, y'all like to accuse other people of lying, but y'all really like liars. Cause I'm not finna lie to y'all. I don't give a fuck about that girl, and that's what I said. And I was running down a list of things that I didn't care about to express to her how much I didn't care. So I'm not saying it was mature or the best thing to say, but yeah, I was like, I wouldn't care if you died. I'm not going to your funeral. I don't know you from nowhere. We don't talk. So it was a list of things. But if you want to hold me to that, I don't give a fuck because I don't give a fuck what most people over here think. Remember, I think I'm better than y'all. So I don't really care what you think. So why would you waste your time to talk about somebody who doesn't care what you think and somebody that's a nobody? That's a contradiction. It don't make sense. But y'all sit in a contradiction. Everybody knows what this is. This girl clearly is enjoying the like. She's some type of mentally dysfunct. I agree with this is heat, but it's not Asperger's if that's what the diagnosis was. But there's something wrong with her. It's present in her relationships that she holds, the difficulty she has in processing the breakup after she always loses it. She tries to latch on and get close to any female in her prey. If you're a female, you look halfway good, you want somebody to love on you, call Jay Dunn. And she is shake and bake relationship at it. She don't even know what love is. She chasing it so motherfucking hard. The girl is miserable. I would be a fucking
Girl,
bully to get up here and just attack and cuss it. What do y'all think I am? Like I would not do that to her. Poor thing. You know, she's clearly fucked up. I don't like her, but she's clearly fucked up. And there are no victims in the B sector. Y'all literally sit over here and harass miserable people life all day that's already doing bad. That's what y'all do all day. And you make money off of it. And you go to bed and you wake up and you talk about this shit over and over again. Why the fuck do you really think I would give a fuck? I'm not over here.
I don't know. Do you think that it was to like just to get you to come on and so y'all can fight? Because she said she didn't want to
Yeah,
go into that. She didn't. It wasn't that big that her foot is is gonna be on Jay Wilson's neck
girl,
from the
why
little
talk?
bit that I
No, we're
heard.
not. What we ain't gonna do is fight and argue and cuss back and forth. Now, I am passionate. I will make my points. This will probably be the last time I talk about it because honestly, darling, I don't really have the time. I'd be so busy. You know what I'm saying? But I felt like
Mhm.
because it was a conversation and because it has a lot to do with a lot of, see, she comes from a group of people that were monumental in me becoming the woman that I am. All the things they took me through, and while it was shit, they pieces of shit for it. I wouldn't be the woman that I am today if not for it. You know how they say thank your haters? I am so grateful of the shit that I went through because I love the woman I am today. It woke me up in so many ways. So the least I could do is when someone from my past that had a hand in helping me in my journey is show her a little bit of attention, address the situation, show others who possibly have an ear to hear that this ain't the way, and use it as an opportunity to sell myself. Of course, follow me at Kid Tiffany Immortal on Instagram and TikTok and Twitter, Miss Stranger Things on YouTube and Instagram. That's it. I'm just here for the conversation. And if anybody can learn from it, that's great. But what I'm not going to do is waste my time arguing back and forth on the internet with a bitch I don't know. Not Freddie
Has
Darling.
has she ever gone even semi-viral? Do
I
you
don't
know?
even the truth is I don't even watch her to know. Like I've been in
Oh,
her chat a few times, and anybody can tell you I've been in a chat a few times. I done been in people chat that ain't even got 20 followers. You know,
oh,
because
that
I
Jay Speaks
network like that.
bullshit was brought up too.
Right, right. So I, yeah, I've been in her
Girl,
chat, but I don't watch her, and I'm not a petty bitch to sit around and watch people numbers. Like who do that? That sounds crazy. I'm focused on my own numbers and my own growth. So yeah. So what about Jay? What about Jay Speaks? Has she been around? I don't think she's around no more.
No,
I
she
haven't heard anything.
no, I'm just saying that was just, that was just brought up the Jay Speaks thing.
What about that? This is and I'm
I
talking
mean,
about
I
what
guess it
about
was
this?
just like the correlation because I guess I don't
It
know. I
makes
don't want
no
to
sense
say
at all.
anything
So
wrong or whatever. You didn't deny deny anything,
no,
so
I'm
I
one of
don't
the
know.
last real bitches on the internet. I'll tell you about me. You ain't got to go to another person's channel and listen to gospel about me. I'll tell you whatever it is you want to know. Bring your ass. You know where to find me. I ain't got no reason to lie. Nothing these people can say, they can prove. So what they do is they try to change the argument. This all began because I was defending This Is Heat against allegations of her buying views by saying nobody should really give a fuck anyway, and this is entertainment. And so
But
somehow, well, wait
so
a
if
minute,
somebody
sis.
was buying views, what's the
Somehow,
point?
that was
I'm
my
just
point, right? It makes no sense. So somehow, Jay Dunn with her defamatory pluvy ass, pluvy. That's a new way. The bitch is pluvy. Look, the bitch pluvy. I'm sorry.
I learned it.
Hold on,
See, I learned a
pluvy.
new word.
Right, and I
What did
made that
you
word up.
say?
Pluvy. She pluvy.
All right, girl, my throat hurt.
She plushy
Stop.
tubby. She plummy. So her plushy tubby ass, her plushy tubby ass from the chat gonna talk about her defamatory. Y'all forget Mona used to buy views. What? No, the fuck Mona never did. No shit like that. Just because y'all lying assholes say it don't make it true. And you can't prove it without trying to create some fake shit. Now, had she simply said, they accuse Mona of that, yeah, I'd have had me and you'd have had whole conversations about people accusing me of that. I don't run from shit. I'm Freddy daughter. I ain't scared of shit on 2 feet, 4 feet, 6 or 8, and definitely ain't scared of you and your umpteen roles, girl. I ain't scared of a
Well, she said
conversation.
that's why she
All
didn't
this
really
shit to
want
be
to come on
embarrassed
your
about.
channel because she didn't want to be affiliated with a channel
But let's
she didn't want
see
to be
if this
affiliated with
let's
a
see if
channel
this
that
makes
bought
sense.
views, but you
Girl,
got
but
the
she's
views.
and naked photos. I cannot. The
I think they
contradictions are
got crazy to
glaring.
the bug. I
It's
was
painful
laughing.
to the eye.
I was like, damn.
Yeah. So
But
so
I had thought that y'all had somewhat of a rapport. I was just kind of,
just the internet thing. Like I just know that
I
this is
know, but
somebody on the
still, I
internet.
mean,
I log out, she gone. She's dead to me. Like I don't know that girl.
yeah, but I mean, I didn't think it was just, I don't know.
So this all began because of that conversation. She made a defamatory statement. Then she comes online, and I'm still trying to say I don't care about her body. Like it makes no sense. Then she uses that as a segue to start other arguments. And she's this, and every little word I say, she'll latch onto it. I can prove I got a text message. That shit is irrelevant. Who the fuck gives a fuck about a text message? You really did a live. If you seen some of the shit in my phone and some of the shit people have said, now that'll be a motherfucking viral moment. Ain't shit with Mona Simone inviting you to the motherfucking event viral. It ain't even worth fucking talking about. But I would analyze my own life if I sat there. Other than some reasons, I know some of y'all watched it for me to be able to bring me the information. But if you're enjoying that type of commentary and that is what you indulge in every day, I would take a serious look at your life. And I'm not saying that just because I am better than you. We all know I'm better than you. But I'm saying that because just big sisterly, I just feel bad for you. You have my empathy because there is something going on that's your distraction. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all giving me the flow. I was trying to shut up a little bit. So so
No,
that
we
so
give you
so
the
then she
floor.
came at me with that. She brought up the text message. I said, yeah, I did text you. I admitted to the text message. Don't know why she still talk about it. She said I asked her about somebody hiring. Yeah, I did. I do ask almost everybody that. I'm a networker. That's what I do. That I even used to have networking meet and greet events. So rich people with money can meet other rich black people with money, especially in the LGBT community. They used to fight to try to get into one of my events because they were exclusive and closed to the public. So I'm not, that's not that I'm embarrassed about. What is that to say? That ain't nothing to tell nobody. That ain't nothing to write home about. I asked you if you was hiring. And if I was real petty, I'd tell them what your response was about your present status at your job and whether or not they was hiring. I ain't even said that.
Oh, oh, oh.
So no, any about 50 people can probably step up from this sector and tell you, yes, she asked me too. Shit. That's what I do. I'm not mad at that. I'm not hiding from none of the shit she's saying. But what I'm saying in my argument is that this entire argument is irrelevant. It's like Nicole Reloaded's title right now. It's a clout chaser's heaven. She's doing it for clout. There's nothing else. Nothing else. And then at least if you're gonna chase clout or the fame, like make it authentic. Do something real. Cause we're not vibing with this. It doesn't even get I am so demotivated, it's sad. I am more demotivated now than I'm after masturbation. I don't feel no kind of stimulation over this shit. It's ridiculous. I'm struggling right now to talk about it, to be honest with you. Trying to find a lesson in this shit to impart
Did,
upon thee.
did
Like
Dory fall asleep though? Did it put Dory
she
to
on
sleep?
mute. Shut up, man. You know Dory was already sleepy. She was already a sleepyhead. She
Dory
been
like
tied up
what?
all
Oh,
day.
whatever. Hey, Dory.
Leave her alone.
You
And then you gonna
put
move.
Dory.
I
Well,
thought she had to
yeah,
woke
I
up
could
when
put
I saw the screen
I
move.
put the blanket on her. So I moved her right there so I could
Oh
put a
man.
blanket on
Oh man. You can't fall asleep
her.
around them on the damn and you know a lot of content creators have fallen asleep online. It happens because I ass be working real jobs and get on the internet, want to hang out and all this stuff.
Girl,
So
I
it's
left
happened to
the
some of
computer
us.
on in the backyard and said, "Y'all, I'll be right back," and went in the
And
house
we
and
got to
went to
bed.
sleep.
Like, don't fall asleep around Nicole. Nicole, but one thing I do like about Nicole, like the one time I went on the mute and fell asleep, dozed off because you and that other young lady was talking. Y'all kept that bitch going till I woke up 8 hours later. Like I'm like, hello, hello, y'all nigga, y'all still alive? That shit, y'all crazy. So like I almost feel like what I'm saying is the equivalent of nothing to see here. Like what is she talking about? She ain't talking about shit important. That shit ain't even juicy gossip. Like where the juicy? I'm not calling for the juicy
Then
gossip
fall
or
back,
encouraging.
soul sister.
I'm not encouraging the gossip or the juicy gossip, but it's a waste of time. Y'all, I mean, but y'all do make me feel like a fucking celebrity or something. Like y'all make me feel real special every time. Every time I come over here. Cause I get so much attention. And I know it look hateful, but you gotta understand that love and hate is the same thing. Just opposite ends of the
That
same
don't
spectrum.
irritate you though. Like as soon
It
as you get like
does, like a
on a panel,
motherfucker.
somebody like, yeah,
Absolutely.
hi Mona, you resurrected. I thought that you were dead and you brought
Yes.
views. It's like,
Every
damn.
time I fucking hear it, it can be annoying at times, but at the same time, I recognize it for what it is. I personally, if I didn't like a person or thought they were detestable, I wouldn't speak about them at all. That's how you know. I like my nana used to say, if I ain't love you, I wouldn't say nothing to you. You would be dead to me. Like I'm not talking to you, talking about you, talking around you. You're irrelevant to me. So I know that the reason why they take this time out of their day, even if it is but an hour, because you have more pressing issues like what's his name? The preacher, pastor. Just because you have more pressing issues that are more important to you, I thank you for taking an hour out of your day because I only get 24 hours in mine. So you help me do an hour worth of advertising and work. And trust me, when you send them little defunct ass, miserable ass, retarded ass brains over there to attack me, I'm going to take every opportunity to grab one of them motherfuckers up and teach them something. And part of me, I'm just a matriarch in training, but that's what I do best. So thank you for that.
So now
Well,
you
okay.
snatch. So now you snatching other people's subscribers.
I mean, they sending them to me. Why not?
Oh,
Some of my biggest supporters told me that they once hated me because they heard everything that everybody else said about me. Then they got to know me. One of my strongest, most fiercest, she passed away during COVID, but one of my fiercest protectors, that girl once couldn't stand me and would attack me every day. But all I can do is continue to be me. Cause fake don't last long. But y'all gonna see Mona Simone, Kit, Tiffany, Miss Stranger Things with the same core personality today, the same mission today, the same goals today. You're gonna see it even when I'm mad, sad, happy, indifferent. I'm a real bitch at the end of the day. What I say, I stand on. I'm not finna be out here putting up people naked pictures and shit like that. I'm not finna be doing no shit like that. Y'all gonna be on the wrong side of history. Somebody tap your neighbor and say, you gonna be on the wrong side of history. because that is not what
Ooh,
it is.
you're gonna be on the wrong chocolate. You're gonna be on the wrong side of history.
Hmm. That ain't what it is. But for those who do want help, they want to help grow their platform, not by buying views. I ain't even figured that shit out. All that shit look too damn scamming for me. But if you is buying me views, I guess thank you for that too. Shit, I don't know. But no, I don't indulge in stuff like that. But if you actually want to grow and you want to put in the work, holla at your girl.
So buying like like commercials and time slots and stuff like that. That's buying views.
No,
I'm not
no,
saying you did that. I'm
no,
just saying
definitely
they don't want the
no. Take
audience to get
advantage. And see,
confused.
that's the thing. Take advantage of every tool and resource available to you. I wouldn't buy views because I don't know where the views come from, if they real. I don't know if I get these people my credit card number, they gonna go buy a Prada bag on it. I don't want to buy views that's
Right.
fake because that's not real people. I'm actually here to teach real people.
But
I don't
remember
care
how
if it's
they
five
said that
people or
Tasha K
5,000.
bought views, and she
They
ended up getting she got a button though.
That's
Like
one of you know what? And to be honest with you, the way I'm starting to peep game, if they telling you a lot of people with 1 million subscribers, and this to my content creators, if they telling you a lot of people with million subscribers bought views in the beginning, and that is true, what is that telling you? I don't know about you, maybe I'm the evil genius, so maybe y'all don't feel me, but what is that telling you?
tell us, birthday girl.
You gotta learn to play the motherfucking game. But no, if you do want to grow authentically and you have a message that I rock with, of course, because it ain't gonna be no beef and shit, I'll fuck with you. And that's what I'm on. Ain't nobody, I don't know that damn plebby chick. I don't know her like
Somebody's
that.
trying to say hi to you, Mona.
Hey. Oh, that's Soul Sister. Hey, Soul Sister. Can you
Soul
stop
sister,
talking enough and say
soul
hi to
sister.
me? Hey, I'm sorry. Yeah, but ain't nobody that ever. Only people that claim to hate me are people that don't know me, don't have access to me, never talk to me. Anybody in my circle that's around me in my groups, people that have known me for 20 plus years, they know what type of woman I am. The beef sector has this very inflated sense of ego and self-esteem where they think they are it. They think when you get your name on a few videos that you going viral or you trending. Dory used to come tell me that shit, girl, we trending, girl, in the beef sector. That's like flushing shit down the toilet. That is not trending. That ain't shit. This is nothing in the numbers game, in a greater scheme of things. Taking your emotion, there go my lack of empathy. Taking your emotions out of this is shit. This is not winning. I don't care if you had everybody in the beef sector. Honestly, it's not winning. Not in a greater scheme of things. When you know in your heart you want to grow and be a great content creator, be independently, sufficiently wealthy, make your own money, hire employees. That's what you want, right? This ain't gonna get it. But you settling for the right now. You settling for these little likes and shit. You doing a jig and a monkey dance for 'em because you want the views so bad. You are not a social media influencer. You are being influenced. You a flunky at best.
Say it. Tell it.
And I don't come from a position of thinking I'm better than y'all, even though I am better than most of y'all. That's not where I'm coming from. I'm coming from a place of logic and reality. There's not many numbers over here. Y'all eight who got over 50,000 followers? 100. That should tell you something. If even if they used to do beef, when Tasha K got to a certain level, she did a different kind of beef. She went around here talking about Susan Joe draws and Tamika Harris' husband cheating on her and stuff like that. Like, what is this? Nobody is fucking with that. The masses are not fucking with that. That's not the status quo. And that's the one thing I can say about you humans, other than y'all are a bunch of shit sometimes, duplicitous, deceivers. I can't honestly say the majority of human nature is not fucking with no shit. Like, this is cruel. It's mean. Only people do that to people are people that are fueled with misery themselves. They want to, it's not that misery loves company. Misery loves slutting herself about. That's what misery loves. And miserable people do miserable shit. You come to my page, you're going to see Kid Tiffany Immortal on Instagram. You're going to see me dancing, listening to music, on a live with my friends, talking about life issues and how to save the world. You're going to see me having fun, enjoying myself, not depressed no
Mhm.
more, not suicidal no more. You're going to see me winning. That's
Even
what you
my
see. You do.
youngsters do that.
Mhm.
You expect the youngsters to be on there yelling and screaming, but not all of them are
No.
doing that. My daughter got
Right.
a healthy social media thing. It's
Right.
already hard work to plan a schedule to where you have to record.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, I don't know.
It's a
Ain't
lot of
nobody buying
work.
no car. I don't know. Maybe they can. I'm talking about like a
Mhm.
like I don't.
Hang on just a second, sis. Hold on.
So TRG, what else did you see?
Just a bunch of crap to me. Clout chasing 101. Everybody knows the views.
I'm not, see, the thing is, and I think it's important to throw this in here. I don't make YouTube for or content for YouTube, and I haven't done that steady in about 2.5 years. I'm not even on YouTube most of the time. I only come when one of the content creators that I like calls me, and I may stop by their channel or somebody else sends it to me. I'm not here. I'm not doing anything. I don't have no views here. I may upload some reels from other places just to keep the channel alive, but I have no presence here.
Hi, Miss Ray
So one,
Ellen.
she hustling
Good to see
backwards.
you, my love.
That's the
Good to
problem.
see you.
Yeah. Hey Ray Ellen,
Hi,
thank you for your comment earlier.
Just Andrea. Thank you. Don't mind the night bot, Miss Ray Ellen. Forever Lisa. Thank you. Emmanuel
Thank
Briggs.
you,
Mr.
Evelisa. It's my
YouTube Street.
anniversary.
It's her
It is it was
anniversary.
100 thousands of millennia ago when I
Positivity. Oh,
transcended
Lord
into
Jesus
this
Christ.
dimension. When my uh multidimensional spacecraft, damn, I always forget my own goddamn storyline. Multidimensional spaceship crashed. Damn.
75 million years ago, Mona was born in a tree, and out came an
On
acorn, and then came
Venus.
me. Looking at.
On Venus. It was the Kaliara tree on Venus. I was I
Oh,
was I was I grew into
girl,
that
Jesus
tree.
Christ, Carla
Yeah.
Lari. Sound like some nasty ass seafood plate.
So when I came here, I wasn't actually born. I just transcended into this dimension. So yeah. That was a long, long time ago. Many moons ago.
Man, I thought the moon wasn't real, Mona.
No, that's a figure of speech. The moon is not real, but many moons ago, many different times we looked
Many.
there, that satellite that
So
we
there's
call the
multiple
moon.
different. The satellite moon.
Well, there's two
Oh Jesus.
moons. You do know there's two moons, don't you? For crying
Uh,
out loud.
I
You
thought there was
haven't heard
two.
of the
I
dark
thought there was
moon?
two titties and a flat ass. No, I
Well,
didn't.
there's that too. But then there's two moons and then two suns. I think there's three suns now because China done created a sun. And then not to mention Jesus, who's the actual, figuratively
Well, so
speaking
where
sun
do the
that people
Chinese keep
worship.
the
So
sun at? Like, I mean, what they
they
got?
keep
Like
them
the
on the
like they keep it at
tattoos and the
what?
bandanas. Oh no, the Chinese sun. I don't know. They put it up in the sky. It was all on YouTube, so it had to be real. Like they put up the videos and they said China done made a whole new sun on Earth and it didn't burn us. That lucky us. Them Chinese sure are smart.
Man, that's kind of scary, man.
Hey, hey, don't worry. We ain't got nothing to worry about. We got plenty melanin for that. It's the others
Mm,
I be worried about. They might not survive. We gonna be all right.
mm.
Because
You
we're
sure?
actually, yeah, my cousins here, like the darker melanated people, y'all are actually my cousins from Venus.
So the people in the B sector are family too?
I long lineage, not directly rooted to us, no, but in a manner of speaking, I
Man,
suppose.
I was really happy
I
before
don't
I came
claim them.
live.
I'm sorry.
Right.
Mona told me there ain't no damn sun. The Chinese people made up the sun. I'm trying to think about Jesus
Well,
now in
they keep
baloney. You
doing that
said
because
baloney not real.
they're worried about a repeat of the
You
cataclysm.
inviting other
You
people to
remember the
birthday parties
cataclysm,
and
right?
shit and
The
didn't invite
cataclysm. I
me.
did invite you. You said you didn't
Oh
want to
my god.
fly. Some about you had three
Oh
titties
Lord. It's my
and a
story. I
left
can
booty
tell my
cheek under
story
your
the way I
Well,
arm.
want.
I didn't get invited.
Um, I can
And you
make
did
up
too,
stuff. I'm trying to
TRG.
get clout. Girl, shut up. Don't interrupt me and TRG trying to
Well,
get
I want
clout.
some
I
clout.
wasn't in, I know, but let me do it first. I wasn't invited. No, she said I got to do a high pitch. I wasn't invited, Mona.
Ew,
That's
does it
why.
have to be so high pitched though?
Oh,
Who do you sound like? And
What am I,
I
a
caught that
stepsister?
little shade when your ass came live. That was funny though. It wasn't directed
What?
at me. I caught that. Just know I
What
caught
shit?
that.
Girl,
Just
I
know
don't
I
I
caught
just
that.
I just had surgery. I am innocent. Look, I don't
I
Mona's
caught your
trying
ass.
to get me
I was
entrapped.
like, no, she
I'm not no
didn't. You and TRG laughing though. I was like, oh no, they did. Okay.
I forgot what I said.
It ain't what you said, it's the way you said it. TRG, you know what I'm talking about?
I don't know nothing.
Okay. So you know.
And Tara said hi. Tara be going. Tara used to
I
stay
know
up early in
Tara,
the
come
morning with me. Tara
up.
sound like she over there with her thumb in her damn mouth.
Tara
Girl,
like
wake
Dory now.
up.
Dory go to bed at 9 a.m. I mean 9 p.m. She be
Well,
up
she
at
was
6
up.
o'clock
I mean,
on the
but she
dot.
was
I'm in my
she
drop
girl.
top,
She
cruising
be
the streets.
exercising early in the morning. Talking about you got to get up and walk, Nicole. Click.
Right. Dory damn sure like hang on the phone on your ass quick. I told
Right
Dory,
there.
Dory was
Hello.
fucking with my Asperger's. I was like, Dory, I don't know when to say bye with you. Like everything sounds like it's towards the end. Like everything sounds
Girl,
like
yeah,
finale.
no, because Dora be like, all right, she'll call you, be like, you going live, Nicole? All right,
All
goodbye.
right, then.
Hello?
Like, hello.
Yeah.
What?
Dory a dump a nigga real quick. Like,
Right.
Dory told me ain't nobody got time to be sitting to wait for you waiting, making no damn thumbnail, Nicole. I said, damn, but you take too long. She just be having me
He
on the
told you
phone.
that
I start
tonight
sweating.
too.
Girl,
I
she
still
always
think
tell me that I
Right.
take too
what'd
long.
you call her? Flapper? Flubber?
Flubby. Oh,
Oh,
Dory done woke up on our ass there.
Mm-hmm.
girl,
You was
Tara
talking
said
about
happy landing day.
thank
Mm-hmm.
you. Thank you.
Flapper.
You're a
Flubber.
whole
Plubby.
weirdo.
Plubby. Plubby.
Not
Yeah,
Plubby. She
flubby.
plush and tubby. I was trying to say plush and tubby ass, and I
Mm,
said plubby ass.
Flubby, that's the
Yeah,
word.
it's a hybrid word. We do that now. Just like them hybrid humans, but we ain't gonna talk about that because them reptilian people get in their feelings.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at you! See how evil Tar is? I'm over
Who
here
up
eating
top?
on a cheeseburger. Forget you. Don't nobody care what you eating.
And she got the cheese
I
under
hope,
her
I hope
left
it,
nipple too.
girl. I hope a piece of onion gets stuck up in your tooth.
She said, "Y'all gonna get off. Bring your butt up here, Tara."
That's
Who is
right.
Flubby?
Do she have
Oh,
the
who's
link?
Plubby? That girl,
That shit was funny as
the
hell.
Oompa Loompa. Oompa Loompa doopity doo.
Mhm.
That's my shit. Quit playing. I watch damn, I forgot Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. The original and the new one. I love both of them. I must have seen them like thousands of times. Like if I'm feeling sad, I feel in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory and sing along. Oompa Loompa doopity doo. Yeah. If
Y'all,
they just think if they redid it and the Oompa Loompas was like little gangster rappers on lean and shit, holding their cup up. Oompa Loompa.
They
No,
got
it got to
like
sound like mama rap.
they got
Oompa Loompa
midgets on here that
doopity.
they hire and they
It's
be
not
growing a
midgets,
plat.
it's little people.
If you get you a midget, you can blow up on TikTok. Where
A
we get one
little
of them at?
person.
Wait a minute, I just came up with a networking idea. Where we get if we can get us a midget girl, we can blow up.
Nah, because if she cute, I'm going to
Hello?
holler at her.
Well, I mean, if they grown and legal, that's on you. You just
Dory
want
going
to,
to get
girl. You
mad.
like big ass booties. Oh Lord, then Dory gonna get mad. Oh Jesus Christ, man! I just came up with a networking idea. I would have 100 people on my chat if I had a midget.
why you
Because
say
they're
that?
very talented. Little people are
No,
very
no,
talented.
they talented, and I'm
And
short. They
often
short.
underestimated. I actually, real talk, I used to date a little person a long time ago. I don't tell a lot of people because I don't tell a lot of people my business, but my ex was a little person.
Don't bring up the homie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ain't nothing like a little
Yeah, how
person.
little is a little person?
Plebby.
What
J
about for
Dom is plebby.
Leave that girl alone. She's not a. No, I'm not talking about
Yeah,
her
because
being no
I
midget.
love people for their
No, I didn't
spirit,
say
not
that.
their exterior.
But Mona,
Nobody's.
how
What?
tall is a little person?
I mean, they gotta be too short to be a full grown man. 4'11".
Mm.
Dory, are you worried you may be a little person? Because Dory is damn that little person.
You're right. I was trying to make sure.
4'11".
I can't breathe.
What did she say?
She said no.
I didn't know if I was a little person or not because I'm 5'4". I'm
I
short.
heard the concern in
Girl,
her
you
voice. So I
would
knew
have
she
known.
was
Dory done
checking.
woke up having bad dreams. Dory,
Mm,
Dory, stop trying to take on diagnosis,
This
okay, when you have
conversation is
sleep.
so inappropriate. I would just like to say in the future, if I shall ever win the
Dory was
Nobel Peace Prize or become president, that I am totally not in agreement with the entirety or the whole of this conversation, but it is hilarious. Dory just woke up out her
No, I
sleep
mean I
and
wasn't
got
wait.
scared. Then she's like, wait a minute, am I a little person? Like I felt her thoughts. She was
See,
concerned. That was genuine concern for
it was
real.
concern.
She
I
was
was
like, well, wait a
short.
minute, how tall is a little person?
Did you stretch your Did you stretch your arms and wiggle your fingers when you did that, Dory, to make
I
sure?
was trying to make sure I wasn't a little person.
Did you stretch? Did you lift?
Oh
Wait
my
a
god,
minute. Did you
she's
wiggle your
serious right
toes? Did you?
now.
Yeah, because that's so
She's
fuckable. Did you stretch
serious.
your leg out?
I promise you, I legit didn't know. Y'all so damn crazy. I ain't messing with y'all tonight. Y'all bugging.
I need to say, hey sis, Nicole, I need a clip of that sound bite when Dory say, well, how big is a little person? I need that. I need that.
Y'all
I need that
wrong.
clip. I was concerned I might be a little person. She really did. She really
I was
did.
really concerned. I was like, wait a minute, I'm 5'4".
Hey, Dory, you just might be a little person.
Right?
Cause y'all know she had numbers of the height. Dory like 5'11" and translucent.
Be trying to add to
Girl, that's my sound bite. Anybody taking up a flag, you, that's my sound bite. I'm taking that.
Love it. You got
Dory,
Flavor. Okay, I'll let you keep
y'all
Flavor.
wrong.
poor
This is
Dory. No, you
funny.
can't, since you on the panel. I said,
Yeah.
Dory, did you put your foot out? She's like, but I was just trying to
Right. If I was a little person. Like so
Poor
innocent.
Dory.
What's the
Yeah, like an
criteria,
innocent
man?
child,
Dory,
like an
Dory,
innocent child.
Dory. That's all
Like
right. Keep your inner child, baby. Don't grow old. Growing old is a scam. That's why I am ageless and immortal. Don't
Mm-hmm.
grow old.
girl,
They lying,
y'all
y'all.
nasty. She
Death
want to
is a
know
myth.
how did you hunch the midget?
First of all, we were so young that we weren't intimate at the time because we were teenagers. But I did see his penis, and that motherfucker was tall as him. Oh my
Mm.
god, that little niggas got some
I'm
dick.
done. I'm done.
My homegirl auntie said that
he
her midget
he
lover dick was like the size of a whole arm.
hear me.
Damn.
They might be little, but them things ain't. They is a full grown men.
Damn.
Hmm. I ain't never seen a little person with a little penis.
Mm-mm.
Let that sink in. It ain't about the shoe size, ladies. They lying.
When I worked in the adult store, I just had a hard time looking at the miniature people have sex. I felt
I
disturbed.
don't feel no kind of way because they human. Like
I
we have
know,
this
but
thing where we do
it
in
was just a
society. But no, I get it
they
because
just
in
was so
society we
little.
have
Cause
this status quo, and you have to fit this. You have to fit. That's why I call
but they
myself Miss
put
Stranger
diapers on them in
Things.
the video.
And I don't call myself Miss Stranger Things because of the television show, but there's a quote that says stranger things have happened. And because I'm so deeply spiritual, a lot of my friends, when you're around me, strange shit do happen. That's
Mm.
why I started calling myself Miss Stranger Things. I hadn't even watched the whole show, and I still can't finish watching the entirety of the Stranger Things series because it just get kind of off and crazy. But but yeah, no, I forgot what the hell I was gonna say.
I said yuck.
Oh, the little guy. So
She
and he
said
was
yuck.
really so here's the thing with society is that we want everybody to fit this status quo. You can't be but so tall, you can't be but so fat, you can't be too dark skinned, too light skinned. You got to fit in this box. That's bullshit. People are beautiful in their own way, and beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And I'm just glad I got the eye to see beauty, like true
Would you
spirit,
date a
because it's
person with one tooth?
I mean that would be a sign of your inability to care about yourself. To me, that would be if you just walk around with one tooth. There's no reason why you can't get that fixed, and I would be more concerned about your mind state and why you're not at least fixing your teeth because that's beneficial to your health.
But
So
what
I
if they
don't think
can't
I would date a
afford to
person
fix
with one
their
tooth.
teeth?
Well, then they probably can't afford to date me, darling.
Oh, so there is something that can stop you. So you don't mess with broke hoes.
No, I don't mess with people that are not on my evolutionary level. So if you're
Oh,
not
see,
on
they
my mind
see.
state, and
Okay,
my mind
anyway.
state just comes with a little bit more ambition, a little bit more success. And if you're not here yet, you just not here. I'm not putting you down. But what I look like after I done put all this hard work in life, done learned my lessons, dating somebody who is emotionally immature. Why would I do that? Why would I put myself through that? That's a sign of wisdom, knowing that some people are just unequally yoked. I'm not going to
Oh
date
no,
nobody in the midst
let
of
me
their
make it
struggle.
very clear.
Now, I might
If
send
you
you a
ain't got no
cash
teeth,
app.
that means you broke. Motor ain't messing with you. So if you got one tooth
Who
back, you gonna have to go
is?
at the
What
back.
Who
about baby
is
teeth?
but another person?
What about chiclets?
They can't help that. I probably still might fall in love with the person with chiclet teeth. They brush them, long as they brush them.
Well, you know that
Work
whatchamacallit
it with
said
your
her
little
teeth
teeth.
look like chiclets now because she got them caps on
Veneers
her teeth.
removed.
Them,
Yeah, yeah, they get shaved
Tasha
down.
K, she said that she had to have them shaved down twice. Now she got chiclets. She said like
Yeah.
she regret getting them.
I
I
know.
don't know
Well, I
why she
know
did
they
that to
say
her
that
teeth
ruins
anyway.
your
Her
teeth.
natural teeth were just fine.
Some people, if you get very beautiful veneers, like I got my teeth fixed. Yeah, I remember I was missing those teeth at the bottom, and I was a broco at the time when I couldn't get them fixed. When y'all claim I was buying views, but as soon as I was
You was
able to,
buying
I got
views
my
and back
teeth
caps for them for your
right,
mouth.
and got a snag or two, bitch. What I look like? Oh,
And
y'all
you could
tired,
tell
fatty
by
daughter.
one they'd be like, I'm just smoking my cigarette. I'm like, Lord Jesus, girl.
I
I
can't. So yeah, I got my teeth fixed. I think that, I don't know. You don't have to get your teeth fixed. I think people with crooked teeth are very sexy. Gaps and big two front, like my two front teeth are longer. I think it's gorgeous the way you are. But whenever you improving upon yourself, that shows self love. That shows that you care about yourself. And likewise, if you
but
letting
teeth is
yourself go, that show
expensive
you don't
though.
care. They absolutely are. But you can still get it fixed. You're gonna have to work a little bit harder. Go to the cheaper dentist, get the acrylic veneer before you can get that citrine shit, that zircon shit. You know what I'm saying? Do what you can do till you can do
Acrylic.
better. Show that, so somebody that's missing all their teeth and probably got one yellow teeth and it's buttery. That's probably not on my level. They probably
No,
let everything else in
it
life
was
go by the
one
wayside.
tooth and it was clean.
Well, long as it's clean, then I wouldn't date them, but I'd probably take them out to lunch.
But I heard people that got one tooth.
But I'm gonna say this though. I will say this though. Not because
Oh God, please
I
don't let
know
my
it's
tooth
one
fall
I
out.
know it's one snaggletooth person out there that got all the ambition in the world and all they need is a way to make a way. Now, if I did meet somebody that it
And
maybe it
they
was
can
some
whistle
area in
while
their
they
life
work.
that they were struggling, but I saw that they had everything else that they needed to make
Yeah,
it,
like
like
what if they have
ambition,
beautiful hands, a
ideas,
nice nose,
mindset. It ain't
perfect
about the
skin, but
physical.
just
It's
one
not
tooth.
about the
But
physical.
when they talk, they
Fuck
whistle.
the physical, because all that can be fixed. But if I saw that mentally they were where they needed to be, they just sort of fell off. Because sometimes real niggas fall off every day. We'll fall off for a minute, but we'll get back on. So if I saw that in them and they were
So
just
you
like
trying to
that,
say,
yeah, I
Mona,
would probably
when
help.
I'm gonna get back on,
I got
I'm
good
gonna get
dental
back on.
insurance, so we can get your teeth fixed. That ain't nothing. Your titties a little
Okay.
saggy, we can get them lifted. That little
Yay!
cellulite, you can go get them to roll that roll on you. Whatever you
Mona's
want
gonna
to
give
do
me a BBL
physically,
for my
but
birthday
it's
next
more
year.
about the. No, I'm not getting no BBL. First of all, you already got plenty ass. You don't need no BBL. BBLs is killing y'all. Don't do that to your body. And it don't even look right. They don't even be now there are okay, let me say this. There are Brazilian butt lifts like the real way. I'm talking about the shots that are done and people be having them 3D booties and shit. I'm not talking about the natural. I'm not against a little nip and tuck. I'm not against you having a doctor put a little bit of fat back there or whatever so you could be shapely because you was unfortunate in your birth and your genetics. I'm not mad at that. I'm talking about the shit that people do in these back alleys or hotel rooms and they fill their body with this unknown substance and they be walking around looking like a damn ant. Like ant life. Like that shit is not cute. Your hips and your ass don't match your thighs. That's not even how people's hips are made. When you got real ass back there, you got hip dips because your ass is pulling the weight from the front of your body. So your curve on the side is not round like a basketball. It's gonna go like a little swoop and then out around your thigh.
It's
That don't
gonna
even
go
look
in and
natural.
out and around your thigh.
Yes, to hold up all that
It
ass
look
in the back.
like you got a loaf of bread on
Nobody's
the
body,
side of
bitch.
your leg.
How you walk around looking like only your hips and ass is defying gravity, but your knees still fat? Like that don't go together. Ain't nobody built like that. Rarely. You know, there are
What
always
Tara got?
outliers.
Look what Tara put.
What Tara say? Well, Mona, I date you for 6 months until my dentist opened it. Hey, talk to me about that offline. Okay. Try and get sis some dental coverage. And I would never encourage insurance fraud at all, y'all, or nothing like that. But you know, people be doing that, saying that they friends because they have domestic partner coverage though. So they have domestic partner coverage now. So if you dating somebody and they need their teeth fixed, you could put them on your insurance, providing they qualify, whatever. But I wouldn't encourage fraud. I'm just saying I know people that do that. So that's why I was making a joke about it. I don't know them personally, but I'm saying I've heard of those instances. That's why I was saying we talk about it off the phone. Because that's insurance fraud. You gotta be careful. Stay safe.
Tara said, "Don't kill me, Dory." This heat
Dory,
is
don't
in
went
the
back to sleep.
building.
Hey,
What's up,
this
this
heat.
heat? Welcome.
Boy,
I'm still
this heat,
subscribed to
I
you.
done stepped myself
Finally, you
into some
came over
shit.
here. I know. I thought this heat is,
Boy.
well, she probably is mad at me. I can hear her saying, I'm not doing any, I love the way she talks. I'm not going to do
Yeah,
any commentary
me
on
too.
Nicole, on Nicole because she doesn't have the numbers for me to come for her. I love her confidence. It be cracking me
Oh,
up. I'm like, girl, I feel
so
you, bitch.
just to get this is he caught up earlier. I'm
Uh-oh,
sure
she about to
somebody
cuss me out, girl.
I'm sure is she gonna come up? I'm sure somebody told you that your name was mentioned earlier, and earlier in Pizarro on the spaceship, we were talking about current events going around social media, and someone brought up that you were accused of buying subs, and my response to that was I didn't give a fuck. I don't know why people are watching people's subs and view counts anyway. That's real petty. Like you ain't got shit else to do with your life. And two, the viewers are that stupid. They sit and they only fuck with people because they insecure. They got a lot of people around them. They want to be a part of the big crowds. But there are good, smaller content creators. And honestly, I wouldn't give a fuck if anybody bought views. That's not to allege that you're buying views. I don't know that, we haven't met each other's acquaintance yet, except for on that panel. But honestly, I don't give a fuck. I didn't see why it was being talked about. So because of that, Jay Dunn got mad, and you remember they accused Mona of buying views. They have accused me of everything. They have accused me of being Satan himself. Like I'm literally the devil in this bitch. I'm a villain. So I've been everything. So them saying that they accuse me of anything don't amount to
This
that's
heat,
her.
is
That's
this
her.
you?
It don't amount to a mile or a pile of shit. I've been accused of everything. They said I used to put my wife on the back page. Remember that? I put my wife on back page to
They
sell her
said
pussy.
they had a whole campaign of trying to convince your wife to leave you, and these people were
Yes, free
serious and didn't.
Michelle.
And yeah,
See, we
hashtag
have
free
never met
Michelle,
these people before in
hashtag
life.
hashtag save Michelle, hashtag
Crazy.
let's get
How
like
they
for
know
real.
I wasn't getting beat up?
No.
Like,
It's me.
hey, this is heat. Let this is heat talk. You can take Beyonce down, sis.
Oh,
Because
I
that
thought I
water
had took
coming
it.
out
Oh, I
that
had.
door is just giving me
Oh,
all kind of sexual energy.
I am asking you guys to do me a favor, please.
Sure.
oh.
I need you guys to go over to Brianna's channel right now and let's join the gag. Let's join the roast on Jay Dunn. She has created a whole bunch of different videos about Brianna. She has
Wow.
created videos about my 600-pound life, put them in her thumbnail. And this Jay Dunn herself is over 300 pounds.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
she's clicking Brianna's link and acting as if they're friends. And that's what I don't understand.
Yeah. I mean, I would love to. This is heat, but I ain't trying to be fucked up with them, to be honest. I
I
just talk my little shit. I don't really be over here like that. But I am going to find your channel and subscribe, though.
But that energy that you and Dory gave to Jay Dunn is exactly what is needed. She needs to be cussed out. every now and then. She needs to be put in her place because she seems to think that because you sent her a random text message that you wanted her and you were trying to get with her and all this bullshit. Like, I'm like, girl, what are you talking about?
And Jay Dunn alone believes that. If she believes that, nobody else believes that. That sounds crazy. And it ain't even really because she fat. It's because she's stupid. That's why. So I wouldn't have even dated her anyway. She knows that. And I don't. Anybody who actually knows me, like these people in the B sector, don't know me. I've been on the internet for over 20 years. There are a lot of people that actually know me a lot better. They know what I'm about and what I stand for. So I was just using this as an opportunity to educate, talk my shit, boost y'all up. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram when y'all want to do some other shit. But I am not interested in going back and forth with Jay Dunn and talk about her. I do not know that girl. And I do not care for her either. It's like 1 minute she want to be a friend, the next minute she want numbers. And while to a degree I can respect that this y'all thing and y'all stand in this shit, I don't want to be no parts of this shit like that. Like I just like to fuck up sometimes and go back to real life.
Right, right. And I agree. Like this B sector is not my thing either, but I
Yeah, I can tell.
come into the beef sector every now and then, especially when somebody like Jay Dunn is talking. And I
Mm-hmm.
did an educated guess on what I think Jay Dunn, has,
Wait,
you
what was your
know.
diagnosis? Because Nicole said Asperger's.
Yeah, that's what I felt. I mean, I
I
really felt like that. Or, I mean, some people were saying she's a sociopath. Some people say she has Asperger's, but I really
I
think
was
it's
diagnosed
Asperger's.
with Asperger's at 14. And while I am high functioning and I've done a lot of work into me, so I'm not the example or the face for Asperger's, I thought that maybe it was more along the lines of psychopathy. Like, I really think she's a bit psychotic. I think she's broken somewhere. I know she suffers some losses, and that's not to highlight that in a negative way. But I do believe she's still struggling from that. And on top of that, what was robbed from her was during her grief, there was another content creator that showed her parents, I think, in their casket and like
Mm-hmm.
roasted them. So she feels like the beef sector took something from her and she's trying to get it back desperately seeking Susan face ass. That's what she doing.
Right. I think that, that Asperger's, sociopathy, people that are
But you do know
sociopaths.
that people with Asperger, we don't lack empathy. We have empathy. It's just that neurodivergency in the way that we relate to it and how we express it. It's not like neurotypical people, but we have a lot of empathy. I give a lot of fucks, just not about the same thing that some people give fucks about.
Right. I think that, I mean, it depends because, like, it depends. I think that there are different sides of the fence when we
Yeah,
talk about Asperger's. And I
yeah.
think that
There's
Jay Dunn might be on the other
a
side,
level.
very
So
low
you trying
level
to
of
say she
empathy.
might be low functioning, but if she were low functioning, we'd see more of a presence of like stimming and behavior. Like there'd be a clear cognitive dysfunction. Like it would be visibly apparent, I would think, that if she was that bad. But I'm not saying that you're wrong. I can't, I only read a few books in psychology and studied it, but I'm not
No,
a
I think she's
clinician
high
or nothing like
functioning.
that.
Right. I think she's high functioning, but I think there's other things that play a part
Yeah.
in
What do you make
her.
of this whole stalking thing, the way she meets women online and she has a hard time letting them go?
And that's what I was bringing. That's what I was doing when I was doing my J Dunn Exposed video with her stalking and her
Hmm.
obsessive behavior. That's what I was talking about. And I think that it's kind of like, I think it's really interesting. I think it's
Tara,
very,
J-
And you
uh,
know this.
we checking a person coming up. Sorry, this is he. Tara.
And you know this.
Jay
So,
Dunn has the building blocks of a serial killer. She really does. She has the personality and the personality traits of like Jeffrey Dahmer. The things that she did.
yes.
Now,
And she
luckily,
doesn't like
she's
rejection.
yes.
She
She
hates
can't deal with
rejection.
that.
Yeah.
Hmm. She
And
had
she,
even me
she was trying
correcting
so
her
hard
on the way that she
yesterday.
worded that.
Right.
That upset her so much she had to go live and talk about a text she got from me, a few months ago. An invitation, girl. That's crazy.
Exactly. And if you're supposed to be this player and this person who gets so many women, then why
Hmm.
do you need to create a video, an hour or hours long video about you, someone sending you a text message inviting you to a party that everybody else would be invited to in that city.
And she stalked Bam Bam so bad. And I want to take it, Nicole, if you don't mind, let me just say this to Bam, because me and Bam was once very cool online. And when her and J Dunn was together, and when they separated, I don't know if it was the LGBT thing or whatever. I just kept fucking. I didn't separate from anybody, but Bam kind of fell back because I believe it was because J Dunn was like harassing her and stalking her, and I didn't catch on to that. So me not trying to be involved, I just still fucked with whoever was online, and that was primarily Jay Dunn, and this was years ago. But if I just wanted to say that if she ever felt like I turned my back on her, I never spoke ill of her, but if she ever felt like I didn't handle her with care and I didn't notice her situation, I sincerely apologize. I didn't realize all that was going on. And when y'all was arguing and beefing, I would drop in, but I would drop back out. So I never got the full context of what y'all was going through. So just one black woman to another black woman, I apologize if I wasn't there for you when she stalked you, because I've read some of the stuff from court and stuff, and it's real bad. Like, J Dunn is disgusting.
Yeah, she's the type of person that will make it seem as though she's not thinking about somebody, but at the same time, she's really thinking about them.
Obsessed with them.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, I'm not thinking about her, but
Who
let me
keeps
make a
underwear?
whole hour-long video about this person. Like,
Right.
it's just the logic for me
Right.
with
We
Jay Dunn.
believe you. Exactly. Like, even the whole reason for her getting upset with me and bringing up the fact that people also accused me of buying views a few years back. I wasn't speaking against it. I can see if I was saying, oh, that's a shame if this is he that's buying views. How dare she? Then she could throw it in my face and be like, well, Mona, they accused you of buying views too. No, I was saying that even if she was, I wouldn't give a fuck. This is not something we should be talking about. So clearly that tells you that I have apologetic view of things like that. So
Right.
saying that I did it is not going to make me feel bad. I don't give a fuck. If there was a way that you could actually benefit, and I knew it was a clear-cut benefit, and they were actually people, and I could pay somebody to go get 100 people to come to my page, that's marketing and advertising. What the fuck? All your favorite stars that you flock to their channel, half of their views are bots on Instagram. Oops. Half of their viewers ain't even real. Oops. That's literally a part of the marketing. And when they set these accounts up for these famous people, oops, but you fall for that shit every day. And you want to bring up somebody else on a lower level, not with mainstream, trying to make it happen. They playing the motherfucking game. I'm not mad at no shit like that. I'm mad at the people that's confusing entertainment with real fucking life.
And
That's what annoys me.
And I understand how you and Dory, like, you guys don't really like to, or you per se, like, don't really like to do like the beef sector like that. But I think that you guys really are key components in this particular sector, because you guys bring some kind of intelligence and a good analysis on people in this sector. And I think that it's very profitable for you guys to join in on what's going on with individuals in the
This
sector.
is you sound like me 3 years ago. When I first found
he
out about these people, I know what you're finna say, sis. When I first found out about
okay.
these people, I didn't turn my back. I was like, you know what? Nicole was like, Mona, don't get involved in people, lead them people, don't talk to them people, go run, don't let them people attack you. And I was like, nah, I'm gonna help them, because I feel like everybody got talent. Sometimes we just gotta try and find our talent. So I was literally out here helping people, trying to help people grow. But like my nana say, if they can't eat from you, they'll eat you. So I've been there, did that. I done tried to be the voice of reason. I done help people. You know what I got from that? And they attacked me. They attacked my family, even my children, called my father, my grandmother, my ex from 20 years ago. They called my job and tried to have me fired. I never did anything to these people. I would be a fool to not make my presence scarce over here. I'm not getting into that. I already tried to help them. So if anybody, and that's why every now and again when I come over here, I say, if there's anybody over here that want to do something a little bit different and maybe stable in life, then come find me somewhere else. I'm not coming. When you go into the trenches, you expect trench behavior, and that's what they
Right.
do. And I'm not finna. And mentally, I'm great now. But what happened in 2019, It really did happen. It wasn't because of just the internet or no shit like that. I was going through a lot in life. And what I got from these people was inhumanity. I'm not finna I fuck these people. I don't give a
She
fuck if they
got
don't never
attacked by
wake
the
up.
whole sector, and
Well,
they
I'm
did not
lying. I
let
do kind of care,
she
but
got attacked by the whole sector, and they did
everything
not
that they
take
said that
they
I
did it
lied
for months. We're not talking
years,
about
they
one day.
still do
I
it.
know right, but I was about to say that, but the months turned into
Oh, when they
years.
kept making contact.
They
And
kept
Right.
making video after video after video. You talking about
a lot
everybody
of the
had a
content
video. Mona
creators that you're
Simone.
watching right now used to do nothing but commentary on me. And I used to tell them I'm a regular girl with a 9 to 5. And everything that they said about me, I've already proved. I've proved my education, my degrees, the type of work I do. But they will continually lie to people and lie their face. And these are the type of people that believe it. I don't want stupid friends. Stupid friends are a liability. I don't really want these people around me no motherfucking way. I'm not saying that I'm better than them, but I am better than a lot of them. I'm not on the shit that they on. That is dysfunction and misery. And you know how I know? Because I was once there. I was once miserable and willing to argue with these people and go back and forth. I'm not there no more. I'm not even finna give them a chance. They don't deserve it. Let them work hard and get to where they want to be in life. Just like I turned away from this shit, Dory turned away from this shit. Nicole wasn't ever really in this shit, but she just be around watching this shit. They can do the same thing. They just got to decide in their life that they want to go. So we've been left the door open. If you
Right. And I
stand,
don't really give them like energy, but
Mhm.
I give them like an intelligent
Education.
analysis of their behavior. And I leave it at that or whatever. And then they attack me because of that. Oh, you can't diagnose Jay Dunn because you ain't no doctor and stuff like that. Like, girl, please.
But they be
Like when
around
I
here giving whole goddamn synopsises on people's life they ain't never met. Why can't you diagnose her? Anything goes over here.
right, and I was just giving an educated guess on what
Yeah.
I think is wrong. Y'all just fill in the blanks.
They act like
Whatever
you wrote
y'all
a prescription for her.
Yeah. And it was, but those were the people who go along with what Jay Dunn does and all this
Mhm.
other stuff. But there's so many people that dislike Jay Dunn that they were like, "Oh my God, I didn't notice that. I didn't notice she has those patterns. I didn't notice that she has a fear of rejection."
What does she
And
call her following? The people that follow her. She should call them the stalkers. That's what their name should be. Like the brains, they should be the stalkers. This is what you call your people.
currently, well, like I said, I just have a brand new channel,
Mhm.
but even in the beef sector or whatever, like because I happen to be homosexual or whatever, they are attacking me now. They're attacking me because, they're talking about all different types of things related to my sexuality and stuff.
Oh
And it's
yeah,
just
they did that to
ridiculous.
me. I'm pansexual, but I've only been with women exclusively for the last 22 years, but I'm pansexual and polyamorous, and that led to them talking about things like my wife's private part that my wife that I was with her private part, saying I put her on Backpage, we prostitute, do all this stuff. I never even met these people. They never seen nothing online. They even look like I'm prude as fuck to be pansexual and polyamorous. Like these people just sit around and make up shit.
And what do you think of this woman named S. Hutchinson? Like, what do you think of her?
Mm. Uh-uh.
Because
Oh,
she
whoa,
made a
whoa, no,
whole
Mm-mm.
no, we know.
entire
No, no, we ain't gonna mention her over here, honey.
Nah, we don't fuck
It's
with
gonna
that.
start a. It's
We
gonna
was
start a.
already
It'll
talking
start
about
a.
crazy. You want to go all the way off
Mm-mm.
the deep end.
No, mm-mm.
I'm going off the
I was just
deep
No.
wondering
end.
because I was just wondering.
Yeah, we feel you, sis. If you could feel our energy, we feel you. But that one there, mm-mm.
Because I just recently came into the beef sector, and all of a sudden, this
Stay away
person was
from
like, "Oh,
her.
I don't know her," and who I'm like, I
Don't.
don't need you to know
She
me,
gonna. I'm gonna
but
tell you the rundown. Nicole, cover your ears. She gonna try and hit you up if she haven't already. She gonna pretend like she could do things to help your channel grow
Oh Lord
and
Jesus, no, we
stuff.
don't
And
mention
and
her over
then
here. No, that lady
I
gonna.
know, but I
I don't
just
want to
gotta let.
fight with
It's my
her,
civic
Mona.
duty to let this is
Mona,
no to
shut up. You at anniversary and
and
you from the alien
she gonna
spaceship.
record
Oh
all
my
of your
God, Jesus Christ. I'm not
calls and
here.
everything. And
Bye.
then the moment she can't make any money from you, she gonna go live and sell out and pretend like she got mad at you for something. So be careful. It's just a
right.
predictable human pattern. We've seen it over and over again from the same people. That's what they do. That's their MO.
Right, and no disrespect to Nicole or whatever, but I just noticed like she was doing several videos on Mona, and I was like, well, dang, like,
Oh, she loves
did she
me.
do
Oh,
something to you?
she loves me. Like I just, one day if pimps fall off too, I might just fuck around and see what that mouth do one day. She absolutely loves me. I don't know why though. She's not my
Hey,
type, but
ladies. How are
head
you,
is head.
ladies? Hey,
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 Tara.
hey, hey, hey. I think it's time for a good interlude. I just want to get on here. I don't mean to cut you off, Miss Heat, but I just jumped
If
up
what
here for a
pronouns do
few
you
minutes.
use, he?
Huh?
What
I'm a,
pronouns do you?
a female, of course.
Female? Okay. All right, cool. Go ahead,
Oh,
Tara. Sorry, just checking.
oh, okay. Yeah. Hey, Miss Heat. Welcome to the room. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What's up, TRG, my boo? What's up, Dory, with your sleepy ass?
She not back.
Anyway, and I wanted to say, Nicole, thank you for having me on the panel. But I want to ask you, can I go ahead and play something for Mona? Because I wanted to have a quick interlude. I think it's a good time for it.
Oh yes, play something for me.
Awesome. I want to
Cause
say,
you're my fake girlfriend for 6 months. Cause we finna get them veneers.
that's right, girl. All right, listen now. I got to play this for Mona, man, because we can't go out without playing these. We can't go out.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
But I'll definitely come.
Yeah, no one else would
Happy
Yeah.
come up.
birthday,
Trust me,
Mona.
I don't do
Yeah,
that.
definitely. Are you on Instagram as well?
Happy
Um,
birthday, sis.
I am on
Thank
Instagram, but
you.
Thank
the
you,
whole
sister. Let me
doxing
say that.
thing,
Oh no, I get it. You can email me. My email is in the bio. You could just get it from there and then just email me separately to arrange a time. My phone number is also there on my Instagram page. You could text me as well.
yeah, are you available? What day are you available?
I'm like never available, but I'll make time. I'm always doing something. I ain't even being funny. So you just tell me when you want it to happen, and whatever I'm doing, I'll make way. And if it's like impossible, then we'll figure something out. We'll figure a day out. Uh-oh. Y'all can hear me?
It was like epic
Thank
silence.
you,
Tara, are you
Tara.
there?
Thank you so much for that. And for those of you in the audience, if you haven't been listening, today is the anniversary of the date many millennia ago that I crashed into this dimension. So if anybody can help me fix my spacecraft, my multi-dimensional spacecraft,
Definitely
do
send you an
DM me or
email.
text me. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I'll send you an email.
You're
All
welcome.
right, that's what's up. It's nice to hear you again.
Yeah. I'm having trouble with my microphone or whatever, but yeah, I'll definitely send you an email, whatever, because I think that you and Dory's like intake. I mean, your view on like what's going on or whatever, or just your analysis of certain things or whatever. I think it would be good on the channel. So
Yeah, it sounds good.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up.
But I don't do the Instagram thing because I don't want people to be like, "Oh yeah, I doxed her and I know what she looked like." No.
Yeah, I would definitely get Instagram and the other platforms are going to be important for your brand. So I would create a second account. Like I'm not sure if you're using This Is Heat one or which brand you're using, but I would definitely make sure my presence was on Instagram because Beef Sector do be on Instagram. I follow a few of the pages and they follow me that do Beef Sector news and what's going on in the Beef Sector. I ain't never even got to come here, you know.
Yeah.
So if that I mean, because I'm not totally against the beef sector, but I am against when they commit crimes, when they harass innocent people, when they defame people's character, try and ruin their reputation, their brand. That part I don't like. But if you want to sit around and gag on people, shit, I do. I'm one of the best at it. I ain't nothing wrong with that. Everybody like a little comic relief in their life, but the rest of that shit they be doing, it's just mean spirited, and I'm not down with that.
Yeah, they be taking it too far, especially when they go
Yeah,
into the doxing and talking
You
about
did
the
great,
kids.
Tara. Stop.
yeah, yeah. Tara, thank you so much. No, Tara, I'm sorry. Thank you. I get distracted easily. I'm like a puppy. It's just I
I
press
thought you
mute
was
the
an
cough.
alien
I
from.
press mute the cough, and I heard somebody cough on the damn panel. I'm like, damn! I thought I hadn't pressed mute. Y'all
I thought
coughed
I
at the
had
same
pressed
time as
mute and
me.
realized I was coughing. We all
I
started
am an
coughing at the same.
alien. Everybody knows I'm from Venus. Y'all gonna stop trying me. I'm not like these humans. I'm Venusian, so I'm a different breed. I mean, some of y'all Martians and don't even know it. Like y'all do realize that after the cataclysm, a lot of the planets in our solar system were in danger, so we came to Earth. So Earth is a mixture
I just
of
think it's
people from the
interesting
different
how
planets.
I'm not even on Brianna's panel anymore and they're still talking about me.
They gonna run it in the ground. You the topic now, baby. Find a way to make money off that shit and keep it pushing. They ain't gonna let it. And but you know what? I ain't even gonna lie. When I was back in the shit that I was going through, sometimes people would be talking about me, and I would fan the flames a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. Like I wouldn't even be that mad, but I pressed that record and cuss because it felt therapeutic at the time, and cuss their ass out and drum it up all over again. I had did that a couple of times. I'm not proud of that, but make money off of it. Yes, hit that like button. Tara, you on mute? Tara be multitasking like a motherfucker. Tara on the panel and on the thing. I think we done lost Dory. TRG, we lost you. You sleep. TRG got patience, but I don't want to say of Job because that was too much damn patience.
No,
Why
it
y'all
looked
not
like the
talking
it
to
looked like
me?
the heat. It looked like the heat fell off.
Yeah, she said she was
Unless it.
having some issues with her mic, so I'm not sure of that. No, I
Oh,
mean, I
okay.
wouldn't mind going on a panel and talking about, especially if it can be
Y'all in here?
constructive with a little bit of messy. Tara, I really appreciate the song. That used to be my jam. Me and my daddy used to sing that on our birthdays. I know you didn't know that, but the song was special to me. And then I got distracted because he was trying to ask me something even before the song had started or
No, it's
something.
all
So I
right,
apologize.
Mona. You know I love you, girl. I had to come in here
Yeah.
and play that for you because I was like, we got to get
Thank
a little
you.
throwback in the room. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And we couldn't
Yes.
go out tonight without playing,
That's all I've been listening to lately is like the oldie but goodies or like rock music or something else. Because lately, rap, since we lost Takeoff, well, before Takeoff, when the PNB thing happened, I think I know we lost Tupac, Two, and Biggie, and I was around to see that. But I think now it's really starting to hit me how that I'm not saying music creates the violence, but it can be very influenceable against
to
those who
usher it
are
in.
easily influenced. And it used to be a time in society where we had more stronger people. I'm not gonna lie, a lot of people weak minded these days, and they weak minded, but they talk a strong game. and they are easily influenced. And I think just even listening to it, it's making it kind of hard knowing that the person right before they shot so and so probably listened to that shit to get revved up, pushing that shit back in society. But let one of our black men try to speak out against it and against the system, they'll ruin their whole life. I can't believe that we sit around watching these public lynchings like this and cool with it. And then you even got shiny Negroes, house Negroes coming out to talk about the Negroes that's trying to save the community. All that shit crazy. I am so baffled.
Well,
Earth is so
you
ghetto.
see, they trying to cancel somebody else. That Dory was telling me
Yeah.
about some basketball player.
Kyrie Irving, and I don't even watch basketball, but that is an intelligent brother. And me and him, they may not have all of the same beliefs. You know, my beliefs are kind of out there, but me and him don't have the same beliefs. But I respect his opinion and his right to say it. And
But my thing
if
is
it
this:
ever
why
made it
when
to court,
people
sis, if it ever made it to court, and what Kyrie is saying ultimately is that we black people, I'm not religious, I'm not a Christian, but that black people are the actual Hebrews. They are from the 12 tribes of Judah. They occupied Kemet. They were the chosen ones. That's no secret. That's written. That's what they tried to keep us from learning all these years. And we've
Yeah,
learned decades
That's in the
ago.
Bible,
Right.
right?
Right, and that's
But
why
That's
the
it.
but
wars
Wait,
keep.
hold on.
And
No,
that's
yeah.
no.
why
Let me
wars
say
are
it. No,
You know the
I'm saying
always
it
Bible,
been
wrong.
that's
It's
chosen.
in.
Nicole.
Hold
Mm-hmm.
on.
Go ahead, sis.
I mean the Holy Scriptures, right?
That's literally everywhere. There's scientific knowledge, archaeologists. We know this. We know that some of those mummies we pulling up got African phenotypes. The hair, the curly hair, the skin. They've tried to hide the dark faces on the pyramids or tell us it was just the color of the clay. Why you need to put clay on a white face, sir?
Hmm.
Like, but they so mad at these brothers for speaking the truth, because what's going to happen is when they speak it with the influence that they have, some of us going to finally start to wake up. And that's they cannot survive if we wake the fuck up. This is not no goddamn conspiracy. I ain't no conspiracy theories. Yeah, theories. I entertain a lot of shit, but I am a rational thinker and a critical thinker, and I think through that shit before I believe it. Know the difference. They bamboozling y'all ass over and over again. And it's so annoying that instead of seeing the majority of some parts of our community rise up and support these brothers, do you know if all the basketball players, even 30% of the basketball players said I'm not playing no more during season before Kyrie Irving, the league would have to shut down. If some of the big names just say, nah, we ain't doing it, we ain't
Well,
finna
you
let you do
know
this
there
to
was a
100%.
us,
record
they wouldn't
producer.
be able to operate. They would lose billions. If
There
the
was a
rappers
record
dropped their
producer though,
mic and
Mona,
said I ain't
I
performing,
that came out and just was stating that they need to band together and take their power back. And this was a white man
but the
that stated this.
brainwashing, they got
I
niggas so
mean,
brainwashed that we can't even see the benefit. We thinking about the temporary discomforts. We thinking about, oh, I might be out of job, or I might lose my house. You ain't thinking about the long run, getting your power back. Them billions could be yours, and they should be. Your blood, your sweat, your tears, your talent being monopolized and controlled. That's crazy. And niggas fight against their own best interests. That's the definition of a nigga.
Well, hell, Mona, if they're gonna fight against their own best friend, what you mean? You know they're gonna fight against their own best interest. And at the end
That
of the day, a lot of times they're getting pushed through college. You know what I mean? They're not educated. A lot of
right.
those
A
basketball
lot of
players,
them.
they look smart, but they're not smart.
Or
You
they
know what
know
I
the
mean?
talking points and how to sound intelligent because they're
Hmm.
what do you call it, Nicole, in the music industry when they train you to be able to media train? They're media
Right,
trained.
they're media trained.
Yeah.
And a lot of
right?
them,
Yeah,
they're not educated
they're media
because,
trained, but they're not. Yeah, unfortunately, a lot.
yeah,
And
yeah,
that's
Like
because
isn't that
a
Shaq.
the
lot of
I'm
reason
them,
so
why
they
that
want
disappointed in
them
father?
Shaq.
to,
What
they
was
want
that?
them to be
What
on a
was that
team, so
father name?
therefore they will push them through school in order to keep them on the team.
Right. Like they did the jocks in high
Hold on,
school.
y'all. What is
So a
the
lot
name
of
of that
those
black
brothers ain't
guy?
mentally equipped to take a stand. That's what you're saying. They don't know no better.
Right. sis.
Yeah.
What
Mhm.
is the name of that father that had his two sons because they were trying to get it to where
Ball. Is
no
it
that they
LeVar Ball?
actually I
That's the
think so.
Ball
The one that
family you talk
actually
about.
wanted that he actually was trying to fight and saying that the kids really need to either go like have a choice where they actually really get educated just in case
Yeah.
this it don't work out because some of them end up in a lot of them end up injured. Majority of them are not going to make it and have long term careers like
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I'm not sure on the first name, but I think it might be LeVar Ball, Ball. I haven't watched basketball since the lockout. I was an athlete growing up. I played basketball, volleyball. I tried to be in everything because I lived in the ghetto, so I tried to stay in school as much as possible. So I played musical instruments and everything. But I haven't watched basketball since that lockout in the 90s when Shaq and all them said they weren't gonna play no more because they wanted their money. You know, when they took a stand. I was
Mm-hmm.
mad because I couldn't watch basketball that season, so I never went back to watching it. No capture story, never went back. So I don't know what's going on in basketball these days. I'm a Scorpio. When I say I don't fuck with something, I mean it.
Yeah. Yeah, I hardly watch basketball myself. I'm really like a football person.
Yeah. Well,
But
y'all, I
what you
gotta
was
get
gonna
up.
say,
I gotta
Nicole?
get up out of here. Probably about 5 more minutes. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no strippers coming or anything.
No,
No one's
no
popping out of a
strippers.
cake
No,
now.
I don't think they're gonna show up. I think they got a flat tire. Yeah.
There's just never no fun for me, Tara. It's just never,
Oh. You sound
Maybe next
sleepy
year, Nicole.
anyway. It's
Maybe
time
next
for
year.
all us to go to bed.
Thank you for buying me the 10 subscribers tonight. I
You're
fucking love
welcome.
you, you
That
biscuit.
broke the wallet.
Oh,
All $15. How many were
on her
15? They owe
birthday.
me $2. I know, and I had to buy
How
me
much
some
did you
stuff.
pay? How much you paid the Heat to come over here? Cause she ain't cussed me out. How much you pay her?
It was in a private contract. I can't say. No,
You
I'm
know
just
what? See,
playing.
you
There's not
always
a
doing
contract,
private
y'all.
contract. It's a
Yeah,
non-disclosure agreement.
yeah.
So
NDA. I
technically, you'll
I
never
signed the
know, bitch.
NDA. Yeah. Well,
Because
sis, it
Nicole, you
was
know, don't nobody
fun.
come over here unless they want to pull the naps out the back of your head.
Oh,
What?
oh,
You know,
She talking about my kitchen?
oh. She can talk about the naps in the back of your,
you know
what you
nobody
call it,
don't
your
come visit
chi-chi?
you,
I
girl.
know
You
she
only
not
have one
talking.
person in your chat,
Girl. I was why you can talk
and that
about my
be
naps. They just
Emmanuel.
mad because my hair is down my back.
Thank you, everybody,
Oh
for being
Yeah,
shit.
here.
you do got some long ass hair. That would trip me out when people called us
Shit.
bald head. It was like bald head though. Like
Wait, girl,
anybody know?
I fell out on
Not
the
that
floor.
there's
That shit was
anything
funny.
wrong with bald head because I've done a thick
No, it's
chop a
not.
couple of times in my life, but I'm not. Like
Mm-mm.
somebody said, oh, I think that was actually a girl that I made up with, so she cool. But she was like, Mona bad body, she got fat cankles around her ankles, and like I'm like, where? That's not
Yeah,
true.
it's like,
That's just
yeah,
a
Mona and
lie.
Nicole bald headed. Yeah, we can't
Right.
even have no hair.
It's like,
Listen,
see, y'all just being mean at this point, saying things that are untrue. But it's sad when people just believe stuff, and that go for anything, not just stuff about me.
Mona, you know they did say that you fucked up my channel though, Mona.
Yeah, they did. They said it both
They said that you weren't
ways.
my friend,
They
Mona.
said that they
Is
weren't
that
fucking
true?
with you because they weren't fucking with me. So
They
that
still
means
not
if
fucking. They still not
Right.
fucking with
somebody,
me. Wait, hold
right?
on.
Yeah, where
Because
that
I
Wait.
don't
glory ass
recall
go?
them being there
She,
before I started. Before we let
Glory.
everybody knew that we knew each other. Dory fell
she,
asleep.
Dory fell
She done
asleep.
fell out of room sleep. She done gone deeper. She astro planing
I
right now.
coughed her off the panel. I was coughing so loud
It
it
did
probably
happen
scared
when
her.
you called too.
Yeah, it was. I'm sorry. I thought I had it on mute,
I
and I
just
put
seen
my
her
mouth right
slide to
in
the
them.
left, y'all.
What you
She was
say?
out here.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm so gonna do too.
Yeah, but they surely did try to say that they would harass me every time I would try to go. That I would try
Yeah,
to go
but
live
you
to
know the
try to
crazy part is these people was never fucking with you before. They wasn't there. So how do they even know anything? That's the fear tactics that they use to try to be divisive and tear your partnerships aside when y'all trying to collab. They go and they'll lie to your
But the
friend
thing
and
is, they didn't want me to actually. I feel like a lot of them didn't actually want me to have anybody.
yeah, well, you know.
I might don't have a lot of views, but I surely got some beautiful sisters.
Oh gosh, I just realized what I said about that damn girl earlier. You know she gonna make a video about it come tomorrow.
No, y'all got me
I
in
can't
trouble.
never
You
keep
know
my
what?
mouth
You
closed.
no,
My
yeah,
bad,
Mona. No,
Nicole. I know the
no, you
video
did
is
this.
coming. Oh my gosh, why did
It's
I
your
say
anniversary.
that?
Yeah, now you're going to see that's that Asperger shit, man.
Why did I say that fucking diarrhea mouth?
Because no, because you said you had to. It's for humanity, and you had to save the heat or some shit. Oh my God, humanity. Now
I was
I
on
thought
my
you were an
God
alien.
complexing. I am. I'm an alien goddess Bastet. That's what I am. I'm the goddess Bastet from
Mona, can I
Venus.
keep up with all these big words? It's late, bitch. God damn. You know I can't eat no pork, girl. You talk. I can't. My brain can't even register. What the hell are you talking about? Oh, I can't
I'm
even get 60
I'm the
grams of
cat.
protein, and you
You
talk.
know,
It's too
all
many
right,
big
let me
words
help
right
you
now.
out. You're familiar with Egypt, right? Egypt. You're familiar with Egypt
Yeah, that's the thing that's built like a
and the
Dorito.
pyramids and all. No, those are pyramids. And then, oh, I want a Dorito now. And then, are you familiar with Egyptian mythology, like the cat goddess Bastet, Sekhmet,
Yeah, I
Isis?
don't know. I don't
Okay,
know. I don't know their
so do
name.
you
I don't
remember?
know
You
their
remember the
name
cat
though.
goddess, the one with the beautiful cats used to follow her around?
Yeah, what about that lady?
Her name is Bastet. That is me.
Oh, Bassett.
I
Oh,
am the
okay. But you don't
embodiment
got no.
of
But you
Bastet.
allergic to cats.
I'm not allergic to cats.
Oh.
I'm allergic to pussies. That's a difference.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not cats. I like cats.
Hope you
Okay.
allergic to stank ass.
The hairy
Definitely.
ones or the naked ones?
I
She
like
like
the
she
hairy
like
ones.
them
I
she
like them a
like
little
them
on the
she
natural
like them
side.
bald headed
No,
cats that look
I
like
don't
that.
like nobody look like they got a 3-year-old
No,
pussy.
I'm
I
not
like my
talking
pussy
about
with some hair
Uchi
on
like that
it.
you would suck on.
I
Mona
will
put a
I
straw in
will
a
comb
vagina
that
with
shit
some
out
hair.
and braid it up
Mona
too.
like right. I was gonna say Mona be thinking about.
Now
Can
I
you
ain't
think
saying
I can
wolf
put
pussy now. It can't be on wolf
can I put a
status.
little
If you
baby
got wolf
perm on it?
status,
Why you
trim
gotta
it
be so
down a little
vulgar,
bit.
girl?
But
Mona's nasty.
my hair grow long everywhere.
Mona get real freaky around this time of the year. So
I
if
do
y'all want to put your
not.
application, yes you do, because you barely don't even talk about sex like that. You've been so bad on this panel. You need your ass whooped.
I'm
You
being
gonna have
reprimanded right now, y'all.
she
Yeah,
really gonna
Mona,
make
because her
really try
hair's
to.
so long down there, she got to put it in a cornrow.
Girl, yeah, roll it up, roll it up. Remember we used to roll our hair in the brown paper bag. You know how you twist the brown
Yeah,
paper bag and roll your hair? I was
Mona
rolling
got
my
them
pubic
beat.
hair up in it.
She
My hair
got
gonna be
beads on it.
But the
looking
curls
like
that come from
Dolomite.
but the curls that came from that brown paper bag, Mona used to be so pretty.
Yes, bouncy,
Yeah,
real
and
I
pimping.
got a
fluffy.
Well, that's
brown
what my
paper
pussy
bag.
looked like. Cause I'm
Girl, if you could roll your coochie hair up with that girl,
no,
I
but
would be
actually
done.
I can
I
braid
With
it
would
that
when
tell you.
if
bergamot
I
hair
let it
grease.
grow down
You
there, but
can
I
French
usually
braid your
snip
coochie
it.
hair.
Mona, you
I
got to
can
put some
I not
bergamot
French
on it.
braid. I could just braid
Girl,
it
there's
like the
some
length of it.
girl. Mm-mm.
If I French braid it, it'll look like them girls with no edges and the braids. So
Well, don't use
it
no
ain't
French
that
braid,
thick,
girl.
but
Ooh.
it's
Grow the
long.
edges back, girl.
Yeah.
I
You gonna
can't.
put bergamot.
Grow the edges
Girl,
on your
that's gonna
pussy
be
back
in
for
a title.
$40.
Mona, you just gave them more ammunition. Mona, I told
Hey,
you,
but
Mona
Mona
you know
vagina.
what that more
Mona
ammunition
grease her
equates
vagina
to?
with stuff for 8.
This is
Yeah, we are having a whole dialogue, a whole comic stand on pubic hairs, y'all.
Lord
That is what we
Jesus.
Really,
talking
right?
about, pubic hair. We talking about pussy.
The
So
beast
listen,
out
but
never ends. It
Nicole,
goes
you said
on
that I just
and
gave them
on.
ammunition. That sounds like about $5,000 of free advertising to me.
Right, yeah, for
Ooh,
real.
I'm playing the game.
Get it right.
man.
I'm playing the
Right. Talk
Okay.
about it.
That was a good
Tell
one.
the motherfuckers how this crazy bitch say she from Venus. Let her come find out. Cuban curiosity.
Hmm.
They gonna say that you stole that idea, girl.
I steal everything.
Now you got a
She
spaceship.
she's a
You say
bank
you from
robber. Oh,
Venus,
let me
she
not
gonna
say
say she
that.
from Mars.
Right.
No, they gonna say
And
you
then you
try to
got my
steal it.
copycat over there trying to
Oh, she
be
a whole
everything I
man, I
am.
can't.
Who
And
a
then you
whole
got my
man?
copycat trying to be everything I am at the same time.
Girl,
Hmm.
they
Me,
gonna
I'm a
chase
man.
virtually chase heat
I'm
down. You go over
also
there
a
over
man.
the yo,
Yeah, because you
you
know
is a
they
man
said
though,
I
Mona.
was transgender too. They say because they said my cheekbones was fake implants, and I resent y'all for that because these are my Nana Moses' cheekbones. How dare you?
Right, okay. The baby cheekbones look girl like we got facial structure around here.
Maleficent ain't got shit on me. This
Mm-hmm.
African
Girl.
royalty, bitch. You better recognize. So yeah, they said I was transgender too. So I just
Zimbabwe,
like to
them
confess
Zimbabwe
right now.
cheekbone.
I'd like
Mona,
to
Don't
confess
tell,
that I've been a man this whole time,
Mona, don't
darling.
tell him that.
Yes.
I love you regardless of
Mona,
your dangling.
And I
somebody
like to
told me you
peg
was
men in the ass.
Mona. Somebody told me you was trans.
I am.
I mean, Mona can
Wait,
fuck herself with her
I
own dick.
am.
So what? They're just jealous.
Okay, mad. Get your own dick.
Mona, they asked me to ask you, do you still have your penis?
I do. I'm not getting
Yes,
rid of
connected
that.
to her body.
Yeah, I'm like T.S.
And
Madison.
look, and let me be
Like,
very clear, does not
somebody,
make
you know
me
what? I'm
gay
gonna meet the
because I
man
have
of my
penis.
dreams one day, and I'm gonna be so in love with him. And y'all gonna play some bitch gonna play this clip. I do. I am a cisgender female, y'all. I am not a boy. Okay, I'm not. I got babies and all. My
She
period
already got
on
her
right now.
surgery. Shit.
My moon cycle is
Nope. The
on right now. I am
sound bite is
dripping as
already
we
there.
speak. Bloody Mary. She's not. She's a
already got her
girl.
surgery.
Unfortunately,
Her
because
dingling
I
get
would
hard
love
when
to
her
have a
period come
dick.
on.
I would love to have a
Oh God.
penis. Oh my gosh, I get so. I do not blame men because baby, I
Can
probably have
you
so many
imagine what
children. I
TRG
probably have
dreaming
one
about?
woman though that'll
She's
have like
probably
30 of my
dreaming about
kids.
Starbucks and a dick go fly up out the cup.
Right. That's weird.
Yeah, she's now
She
dreaming
sleep.
about a damn scrap on.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Better start dreaming
Oh
about
my
a scrap on.
gosh. Nicole, how could for the church girl channel always go from good to naughty?
The bad
That's
to
because
Yeah.
you just you when you we have to act this way because you bought my subscribers.
Well, of course, you have to celebrate me,
Yeah, I only
because
have two
I'm
subscribers.
better than everybody else. So, except for
Girl, I don't
Tara.
know all the stuff that you do, girl. You superwoman, man.
Girl, fly
That's
me
some
to the
weird stuff.
moon.
You gotta. I
Bitch,
told you,
but
Mona.
listen,
You
I
can't.
might be
No, you
Superman
came on
because
here with
remember
that. You
in
came on
2000,
here.
wait a minute, sis, listen. Remember in 2018, I couldn't walk, right? In
Girl, oh
2019,
God, Jesus
I couldn't
Christ.
run. Tomorrow, bitch, I'm gonna be flying. Bitch, I'm Batman. Yep.
Oh Lord, don't forget
oh
Machiavelli.
hell,
All right,
Mona,
all
the
right.
baby crawling.
No, Nicole, you didn't tell me she was crawling already.
Girl, don't they don't get the huh? No,
She is get
she just did it.
she is getting out the way.
Yep, because that baby coming.
So
Oh
if she can
yeah,
crawl, you damn sure can fly.
hear me? Hear me? Shit, how these motherfucking cheekbones that can't do nothing
Just
with
Already
me.
Andrea
done
to fell
that.
out
I
the
ain't even
she
gotta
just fell
fly.
out the
I
bushes
elevate.
laughing.
Andrea.
I elevate, y'all. I'ma just float up
Mona
into the
Mona
sky.
walk on water and has a penis and she screws herself at night while she's on her
Look,
period.
how
This
I
is
do
some
how I
nasty
do on
stuff.
my reels,
We need some
how I
disclaimers.
do on my
Wait a minute.
reels when I be waving my hands and twisting my hips. That's how I'ma float up into the air like that. Ooh, leaning back on them hoes.
Girl,
Ooh.
and they're gonna be like,
And
beep
when
beep,
when
there's
they make
ass
you mad,
flapping in Atlanta.
when they make
Ass
you mad,
flapping
you
in
just give them
Atlanta.
a golden shower.
Ah!
Around their house and give them a golden shower.
Right.
Oh,
Oh
they're
my
gonna be
god,
like,
guys.
we are
You see
unable to
how
see
they're being mean
the
to
moon and
me.
stars because we have
Who is that? Oh, just
Mona
Andrea.
Stranger Things
Just
ass
Andrea.
flapping.
That's I don't know if I should say your other name if that's you because I know if you want people to know your other name, but that's somebody else.
Gosh,
Don't say her name, right?
girl, no, that's what her name is on the thing. What you, Mona? Is you
Just
high?
yeah, but that ain't got nothing to do with what the hell we talking
Girl,
about.
Lord Jesus
Tara,
Christ.
what
Girl.
the hell is she talking about? Am I high?
She,
How
no,
high?
You thought
if
we
that,
was doing this for
No,
I
fun?
mean, that's her name on there. Should I say her other name? No, bitch, it's not on the screen. What are you?
oh shit.
Told y'all to stop smoking that shit, man.
You know all your friends say hi.
Hey,
Girl, we
toot
had
toot.
Soulful Sundays and we was trying to pray for people. Y'all just messing
I'm chewing on
everything.
edible gum right now.
Okay.
Girl,
I
you went from
definitely took
edible
a
good.
toot toot before I came on here. I'm socially awkward.
Not
Notice
a
Hey,
I
honey,
didn't
I
toot
do
say
toot.
this fluid. Is
notice
she
I didn't say
talking? Is you
THC. I said
high?
edible gum.
More
I'm
higher than a
not
cat.
high.
I got
A cat
edible
ain't that
pretzel.
high.
Girl, but you just said you was a cat.
I am a cat, but I'm not a
Lord Jesus
high
Christ.
cat.
Mona's 17 goddamn things. She got
I'm
a spaceship and then it
17,000
crashed.
millennia
Then
year
she can
old.
float. She can walk on water, girl.
No, I can't float yet. I
She
haven't
is.
learned that trick because my pineal gland is still partially calcified. But once
What
it
the
gets
hell
fully
are you talking about?
decalcified,
Don't
I'm
nobody know
pretty sure
about you
I'll be
eating
able to
Her
fly.
papaya.
pineal gland is calcified, you guys.
Just partly. Yeah,
Hardly.
Girl, that
about one
bitch, she
third
ain't
of
say
my
nothing. She
pineal
said, but
glands.
she eat papaya, girl. Nobody knows what the hell she don't
And
nobody
once
know
my
what no
pineal gland is
papaya
fully
gland is, girl.
decalcified, I'll be able to tap into
Oh
all of my
Lord Jesus,
mental
no,
resources. Because we
Uh-uh.
live
Mona,
in
you're not
energy
gonna.
and space. You do know that, right? Sound,
Yes,
water
yes.
manipulates energy.
Oh
You can
Lord Jesus
manipulate the
Christ.
energy. It's just you don't know because your pineal
Mona,
gland
we
is
supposed to be having a
calcified.
party. We not trying to be smart tonight. We supposed to be like
We
stupid.
never. I need that sound bite.
I don't have
We're not
enough
trying to be
protein.
smart tonight. We just want to be stupid.
Hey, that's a new song. Look at that.
Uh-uh.
Right.
Not trying to be
Be
smart
stupid.
tonight.
Be
Not trying to
stupid.
be
Be
smart
stupid.
tonight. Be
Be stupid.
stupid.
Be stupid.
Be
Keep doing the first
stupid.
verse. Keep doing the first line,
Not
Nicole.
trying to be
Be
smart
stupid.
tonight.
Be stupid.
Nobody
I
trying to
I
be
got to
smart
be. Be
tonight.
stupid. Be
Nobody
stupid.
trying to
Be
be
stupid
smart
in the B
tonight.
sector.
Nobody
Be
trying to be smart
stupid. Be
tonight.
stupid.
Hey,
Be stupid
nobody
in the
trying to be
B
smart
sector.
tonight.
You can come
Nobody
here.
trying to
You
be
can
smart
show your ass
tonight.
because ain't none of you hoes
Nobody
got no
trying to
class.
be
Come
smart
out slanging
tonight.
dicks,
Nobody be smart
doxing, talking
tonight.
shit. But if you were in
Nobody be
public,
smart
bitch, you
tonight.
would get
Nobody
hit.
be smart
Doing it,
tonight.
doing it,
Nobody
doing
be
it,
smart
and doing it
tonight.
well.
Nobody be
Doing it,
smart
dumb shit. Doing
tonight.
it, dumb shit. Doing it, dumb shit.
Y'all crazy.
I think I made up a rap verse in the middle. Sounded like Madonna trying to rap. Oh
Damn.
no. We stupid.
Oh
We
Lord.
definitely
Y'all,
stupid.
G was back there dancing, y'all.
That's
Y'all
a
just
hit. Yeah. She was dancing in her
We
sleep.
back there
That's
dancing,
a
girls.
hit. I said that's a
Just
hit.
y'all
Andrea,
back was
right?
dancing.
Okay. Just Andrea like it.
Andrea
That's my
dancing.
song. Hey,
Yes.
wait. I know, Bodie, you gotta go in a second
Uh-huh.
here. But I
Yeah.
was gonna ask you a question about. Do
Sure.
you remember what? Do you have any recollection where I brought up the, came up with the discussed about the observation about who I thought like were the OGs
Yeah, I
on.
remember us
Oh,
talking about that. Yeah.
mm-hmm.
Oh
Girl,
God.
it seemed like ever since then the word OG been
I'm
like
going on mute.
they put skates on it, and girl got a whole, what's it called? I
Wow.
can't even think. I need some
Somebody
medication.
stole your idea. Ain't you tired of
No,
people
it's
stealing
not
your
so. No, I don't
ideas?
think. No, I'm just saying, like it was just a talking point, and I just feel like it's being ran in the ground, and it don't
I
have the
know.
same
I
effect.
know you
The
get
same
tired of
effect.
it, and when people tell me what I'm about to tell you, I get just as equally annoyed. But the highest form of flattery is
Oh God, Mona,
imitation.
shut
I
up.
know it annoys the fuck
Mona,
out of me too.
no, it
But I don't
doesn't
know what else
equivalent.
the
It
fuck to
doesn't
say
equivalent to
because
views
I just
sometimes.
say
But
you're
Mona, honestly, I
yeah
would like to hear your viewpoints on that.
stealing other people idea. Well, I'm a
No,
natural
on the OG
teacher,
thing.
and I'm
The
like,
No,
whole
on the
who
no, on
are
the
the
OG thing.
OGs? I don't know. Wait,
No,
but
just basically, what is it? First off, I think that
Cause
maybe I should have would have went in and
in
clarified
I
speaking the
think
about
I
OG
know.
who.
Okay,
thing,
hold on. I think I know what you guys are talking about. So what you're saying is sort of like an unspoken spoken hierarchy. Like the people who were here before that was doing it was for that was a part of the fabric of the makeup of the sector
Right,
should be
right.
respected and
No, it
revered.
was about the fabric of YouTube, not this sector. The
Okay.
right?
fabric of YouTube of it
Just
being built
OGs over
itself.
YouTube. Shit, I've been here
Yes,
since the doors open. I was here for the first video.
That's what I'm trying to
Monetization.
say.
I was here before we were able to go live creating
Even
content. We used to
before we
have to
ever
send our
right.
videos to each
That's what
other
I'm
to
talking about.
collab. Yeah.
That's
Right,
what
and
I'm
that's why I
talking
would like
about.
to hear
Just
your
because
points if
you've
you
been in
on
this
it
section,
because
just
I
because
a
you've been
lot
over
of
here for a
I know
while, does not make you an OG.
quite a few of the content creators of all ethnicities that are like million content creating over a million following. I know them from back in the day. Like we've done collabs together and stuff like that. Not that's not to say nothing. I know people gonna be like, well, why you ain't at a million? Because I was in school, bitch. I was doing life shit. I wasn't focusing on social media. You get out of it what you put into it, and I ain't never really put a lot
yeah, put
into
that
it.
in, write that
I
down.
always say I got a 9 to 5. I just come in and talk my shit and
I
log the fuck
was
off.
spoiled,
That's what I
bitch.
do. So don't ever get it fucked up. But so a lot of these people back then I knew and I've watched them grow over the years. I would consider them OGs. I think that if y'all talking about from the fact that new people come along and they just disrespect people that's been doing it, that's helped build this shit. I'm kind of old school and traditional in that way. Like I would never disrespect my grandmother. I don't know nothing in the world that would cause me to disrespect my grandmother or matriarch in the family. You know, and maybe that's the cutoff from Generation X to what they call them, millennials, the Generation Z. Like maybe that's the difference.
Yeah,
But
they're
if that is
millennials,
a
right?
difference, and the millennials are disrespecting Generation X, where we would never have disrespected the baby boomers, then we dropped the ball. It's Generation X that was responsible for their rear and their upbringing. So to that, I say if there are content creators in the B sector anywhere over YouTube that are OGs and they feel like they not being treated like they standing their ground or holding their own, then you probably ain't holding your own. You probably ain't holding your weight, because you should be the influencer. You should be able to control a lot of that shit. It's always going to be some outliers. But even when I went through cancel culture, the majority of that shit was my fault. I fucked up. I'm the creator of my own destiny. I didn't have to hit record and cuss the motherfuckers out. I should have known if I was on my shit, I would have known that they were going to respond the way that they responded and what this would have created. So if you are OG, nobody has to tell you you're an OG. Nobody has it should be unspoken in the fucking air, like COVID just mixed in. Like people should feel your presence when you on your shit. So if you being disrespected, it's because you allow yourself to be disrespected.
But Mona, do you think that
Because it ain't nothing to log the fuck off or kick a bitch off your panel. And I'm good at egging because I don't watch shit. Y'all, if somebody send me a video and I press play and that person is saying the most negative shit, see, I ain't like a lot of people. I'm not human. I don't find any enjoyment out of sitting there watching somebody say very negative, bad things about me. I'm not gonna watch it. You can ask all my friends. I don't watch that shit. I'll let somebody else watch and tell me about it, but I am not going to sit there and subject myself to that type of humiliation and abuse. Something is wrong with y'all. Y'all a whole bunch of fucking masochists. Like don't watch that shit. So as far as anybody, Kurt, you can only disrespect me if I allow you to. I can always excuse you out of my life. Whether it's log off, don't talk to you, ignore you, whatever, get a restraining order. We can do whatever.
Contact the FBI,
so? Mona, do you think
make a police
my
report, and
question?
then get a contact
Huh?
your therapist
What'd you say,
and document
Tara?
it, and then call the police.
No, I
All
think
that in that order,
no,
daughter.
I was just gonna ask you,
Daughter.
do you think that, the original people, like the older people in the sector, do you think that they have a certain rapport,
No,
that
don't nobody respect them. And I mean, but
wait,
should
Mona,
you?
you ain't let
Because
me
if you are an
finish
older person in this goddamn sector, what are we doing with our lives? What are we? And some of them I love and adore. But what are we doing here? We are misleading the tribes. I am a matriarch in training. I'm not yet a matriarch, but I look at some of my matriarchs and I know my nana would have never wanted me to be like that. You
Okay,
now
but do
some of
you
them
see
are in the B
do you
sector, but
see
they
some of
talk
the
real
older people
shit.
in the sector as matriarchs though?
I do actually. There's
And how
a
so?
few of them, because even though they might participate in the bullshit a little bit, sometimes you gotta win in Rome, behave like Rome. I see a majority of their commentaries like old school child rearing, like when your grandma sit on the porch and she'll tell you, "Don't do that, don't do this, do that, take your ass down there." Like it's instructional, and even though it may not be status quo or mainstream type of language, whitewash language, because they got a hood vernacular, I can see how it's I can't even talk. Empowering, how it's educating people, how it's helping people overall. It may not be the way people used to receiving the message, but it's a message nonetheless, and it's purposeful and it's helpful. I know a couple of women over here, they might be a little ratchet and rough around the edges, but they be talking some real shit at the end of the day. And I'm just a girl from the hood originally. Don't get it fucked up. I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth. You know what I'm saying? So I can respect that. My grandmothers were like that, So yeah, so it's a few of
Okay,
them I
but
actually like.
with that being said, due to them having a certain set rapport in this sector, don't you think that there's a certain initiative should be taken when people come into this sector that's new?
Well,
Like,
let let
shouldn't there be certain guidelines set by the older people that's already put in place for the newbies to follow?
well the absolute unequivocal answer to your question is yes, absolutely yes. However, to address the first part of the statement, if they are, I don't think that in a beef sector is a place. I think that you can only look but for so much respect in the beef sector, based on the premise of what it is. Like every every idea, decision in the beef sector is ratchet, debauchery, and fuckery, cussing people out, doing the worst thing that you could do to a person. Why not do it to an older person? That's the absolute wrong thing to do. And that's what they do every day. The absolute wrong thing to do. So can you be in the beef sector, even if being an OG, and expect that? Traditionally, I would say there should be a hierarchy anywhere you go. They should respect that and seek out the OGs for guidance. But it's the beef sector. So are they going to do that? Hell no. They're going to do the most fucked up thing they can do. And that would be to disrespect the elders or disrespect people that could actually help them. That's crazy as hell. And you know, I'm a Generation Xer,
And
but
with
that's
that, it
crazy.
causes the elders to be pulled in on the mess, and that way, you know, it kind of
I
looks
wouldn't
like
even care if my
the
elder
lines
was
be blurred.
homeless and on the street. That person is still gonna be get my respect because they've lived this life longer than I have. They was here before. They was a part of the world that ushered
But
me
you got
into it.
people, I don't want to call no names, but you got people in this sector that would say, the hell with the elders. If they talk about me, I'm going to talk about them. If they
It
drag
used to
my
be a
children,
time that your grandma, and I keep cutting you off because I'm getting so excited, but it used to be a time that your grandma could cuss your ass out for doing some dumb shit. Did you cuss your grandma back out?
but
Did
they'll
you cuss
say,
your neighbor
just
back
because we
out?
kinfolk don't make us kinfolk.
You ain't got to be kinfolk to respect another human being. Don't Black Lives Matter and all lives matter to some of y'all?
It would, if the person didn't come back and dox them, or if a person didn't, you know, say something about their
Right, and
child.
disrespect them. Yeah, that's crazy to me. I don't agree with it, but at the same time, it's like, what should I expect? Y'all know I'm a fence splitter. I'm balanced. I'm on. That should be my name. On.
Me
Like
too.
I
Independent.
see
I'm an
both
independent in
sides,
real life, so you
but
know, I kind of,
I wish
yeah.
it wasn't that way because I don't. I think there should be a respected hierarchy, but at the same time, it's the beef sector. So what can you say? It's like, if you take a dump and drop your cell phone in the toilet, don't you expect your cell phone to have shit on it? It's
But
like,
shit, exactly.
right. So it's just a shitty situation.
It is. But at the end of the day, where does it leave the individual? You see what I'm saying? When you have an
Dysfunctional.
individual that's trying, but this was what I'm saying though, sis. You know,
Hmm.
when you have an individual that's trying to take a channel in a direction where there is no dysfunction,
Hmm.
and have, you know, just commentary that's pertaining to whatever they feel they, you know, they want to talk about. Let's say like for Bless Watkins, for instance,
Hmm.
you know, not to
I
call her
haven't
name, but
seen her in a long time. Is she doing good?
I guess she is, you know.
She hasn't come up in my algorithm.
Yeah, I mean, I guess she is, you know, or whatever.
Right.
I go over there every so often and peep in. I
Hmm.
don't say anything, but I'll go over there and look.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I like her in the morning.
So people are disrespecting her as well.
No, no, no. But what I'm saying, like with Bless Watkins, you know, Miss Bless, she would take her commentary in directions she wants it to go. And in
Mm.
the morning, she gets up and she has this thing where she drinks her coffee and she talks to the people, and you know, she do a
Hmm.
morning chat.
Hmm.
However, she has a lot of things that then went on throughout the day that she chooses to talk about. But it
Good.
opens the
Being the
door.
influencer, not the influenced.
But wait, but it opens the door due to her talking about things that goes on in the sector. It opens
Mhm.
the doors to other realms of conversation about different folk in the sector.
Right.
You
And
see
then
what I'm
them folk
saying?
get mad,
And
which
then the
I don't
folks get mad.
understand. I feel like if it's just a random conversation, not like these documentaries that people be doing on motherfuckers, but if
But
a
that don't
person is
even be the
having a
basis of
random
her. That's not the basis of her
debate,
channel,
right,
though.
and I get that, and that's the point.
Yeah.
It's not intended to be harmful. It's not intended to talk about people. You're just talking about the day and life experience and using examples, and it has never bothered
So
me
with
that
that
someone would
being
have
said,
an opinion about my life. Like, you could think you don't have to like me. You could say, I think Mona's a snake, but just don't say Mona is a snake, darling, because that's defamatory. You know what I'm
mm-hmm.
saying? You can say you think
Andrea,
Mona do this. Just don't say I
hey
am
Andrea,
doing it because you
Yes,
don't know
sis.
that for sure. So I certainly wouldn't
TC,
get mad enough to
Rose
want to
Bennett.
record a video to respond to someone that was just giving their opinion about me. Don't I want to be famous? Ain't I'm out here for a reason? Ain't this entertainment? Sure, talk
Yes.
about me, but don't lie on me.
But what I'm stating is, when you, let's say, okay, I'm the type of person, I'm trying to do commentary. I'm trying to find, things that's going to interest the people because we are in the beef sector. So with that being said, maybe I do have to talk about the news. You know what I mean? What we call the news over here.
But you
And it
know
might
what though?
pertain
Like
to,
I wish that could change, and I don't know how to change. But it's never news to talk about nobody else's business, especially when it's people on the same level as each other. We all working. Most of us got jobs, or whatever. We just either middle class, the lower
but
and middle
Mona, what
class
would the beef
people.
sector,
Like
what
that.
would the beef sector be if we
It
didn't talk
should be
about each other's
gags and
business?
roasting like it was initially supposed to be, and just gagging. And yeah, you gag a little about people and a persona. Yeah, yeah, just Andre, I'm gonna let just a second. Sure, yeah, gag and roast, but when you start getting people personalized, bringing up their spouses, kids, significant others, doxing people, that's crazy. Don't say, and I know I don't think we should give commentary on other people's lives. If you joking, you making a joke about it, you gag and roast. Y'all set
But
something
it's a
up to.
difference because they're
Peace,
not gagging.
everyone
Because
coming in the
I
room.
mean, they're
Thank you
not.
very much for coming.
They're
I'm
they're
sorry I
not.
Thank you, guys.
interrupted just Andrea too. Let me let her speak.
I'm
I'm
sorry, baby.
sorry.
They're not roasting though. What I'm saying is that
Yeah.
roasting is supposed
I'm
to
gonna go on mute
be
too to let
dealing
y'all
with
get it.
facts. Supposed to be. Reading. I'm sorry. It's supposed to be based on facts.
Yes, because if you got a lot of kick it, you ain't winning. Lies aren't winning. That's bullshit.
Now,
But
Mona,
see, that's the thing. It starts out with facts and then it ends up with the doxing.
now I am from the old school, and I do believe you're supposed to respect your elders. But let me say something: when your elders feel like they can be on YouTube and cuss your ass out, I feel like it's all fair game now.
Oh Lord
No,
Jesus.
I don't disagree with that. If they come at you very disrespectfully from 18 to 80, blind, crippled, or crazy, you could get it.
Yeah,
Okay. But if they're just like, I think there's a line that we don't quite understand. But there's a difference between someone giving education. Like I tell people, I don't beef, I educate. So there's a difference between somebody trying to give an education, use you an example. I'm not saying that they have a right to, but have an opinion about a situation. That does not cause for beef. Now, if somebody coming at you saying that raggedy bitch and this and that, and I can't stand, that's something entirely different. That's smoke. But I ain't finna never let my panties get in a bunch because people talk about me. Then they talk about Jesus. Ain't that what the Christians say? You know what I'm saying? Like, why is now? I
yeah.
don't think because people over here get hyped up little about that. They get real excited and hot and horny when their name be mentioned because now they get to create content because clearly they can't sit around and think of their own content.
See, and Rose Bennett got a
They
good question. Rose Bennett question is, what age is considered elder though? Especially and I'm gonna add to it, especially in this
20
sector.
20 years your senior, maybe old enough
In
to be
this
your
sector,
mother.
Mona, in this sector, not in general, in this sector.
If you ain't your, I say 55 and older. If you think you 55 and older, and you
Oh
gonna
shit,
talk,
I'm an elder. No, I'm just
okay,
playing.
and
I
you
ain't
gonna
elder
talk to
yet.
me, talk to me crazy, I'm gonna cuss your ass out because you ain't gonna talk to me crazy. I'm not a child. I'm grown, just like you. But
Mm-hmm.
the difference between the B sector, grown, older people is
Mm-hmm.
my grandmama didn't talk crazy to me. She had respect for me. That's the
Yeah,
difference.
my grandmother didn't take no shit, and she was a very
All
stern
my sons
talker,
gonna
but it
dead
was
look like.
all love. It was never that. So I do agree with you on that, Andrea. But I'm just saying, I think that sometimes people get riled up over the simplest things, and that's for the content. That's because they want to create content. And by all means, if that's what you do, do it. But yeah, if they disrespect you, go off on their ass. But what is disrespect? I think we need to have an understanding of what actually is disrespectful. Just because they mention you don't mean they disrespect you. That don't mean you got to go call that old lady every name in the book. That's
Okay, so if
ridiculous.
it's a thin line, what would y'all
I
describe as the
Well,
thin
not a
line?
thin line, a gray area, and
Well, the
just
gray
saying
area,
that
yeah.
there is a part when it becomes disrespect that, depending on our own temperaments, we may or may not see it as disrespect. Not like Lady Nika could probably say to me, Mona, if you don't get your motherfucking ass down there, what the hell is you over there doing? I wouldn't feel no type of way about that. I'll be like, oh damn, what am I doing? But let somebody else do something like that, or get talked to like that. They might be a bit more sensitive to me, and they might think that's the greatest offense ever. So there's this gray area where I don't think we all agree on what's disrespectful. So the reaction sometimes may
Yeah,
seem a
but
bit
would you feel
overboard
that
to
way if
me.
she? Would you feel that way if she was to offend you and then come and say that?
It's even better to your question. Would I feel that way if she didn't like me? If I felt like she didn't
No,
like
I ain't
me?
gonna say she
No, I
didn't like
wouldn't.
you. I
No,
ain't
but
gonna say
this
that.
is the
I said
contrast I
offend.
want to show. Because in order for her to offend me, I got to feel like it's coming from a bad place, i.e., don't like me. If she likes me, then it's coming from a good place and she's really telling me that for my best interest. If she's offending me, then chances are she has no respect for me and she's not actually trying to help me. And yes, I would be mad. Because you
Okay.
can't talk to me no any kind of way if you ain't actually concerned about my edification and growth.
Right.
Your advice is not,
My
you don't care
well-being.
about me growing. You would tell me something detrimental just to hurt me and bring me down. So yeah,
Mm.
so if I know it's coming from a supportive place, and context is everything. If they don't
Come
mean
through,
to
Rose.
offend you, I'm not finna be mad if you didn't mean to offend me. And I know you got, because it's people at one point, everybody felt like they can give an opinion about my life. And actually, some of the advice that I received was helpful in monument in my growth. It actually helped me grow. And then there were people who was just saying stuff because they was being mean and they wanted clicks and views. And that wasn't beneficial at all. And that annoyed me the most. Yeah.
Hey, welcome to the panel. Who is
Hey,
that?
Hey.
I
what's
can't
up,
see.
Good morning, everybody.
What's up?
Good morning.
I
This
like how
is
you answer that, Mona. I really do.
yeah.
I
Thank you.
respect
It is
that.
3:33, guys. It's 3:33 in the morning, AM on the East Coast, just let you know.
That's it. 333. Right on time, right?
Right. That's what it is over here.
Yeah, right on time.
Well, you know what? Good morning to everybody. Nicole, thank you.
Good morning.
Mona, you've been hitting it. And you know what? I knew this day was gonna come, that we were gonna get to this point. And the OGs versus the, I guess that, well, I don't even know why they're new G's, because they're not even G's yet. They're probably just
That's
new.
true.
They're not even G's yet.
Right.
You have life experiences, and life experiences teach you some things, and I mean a variety of life experiences. I'm not talking about just in your little neighborhood that you grew up in, and or your little cities. That's it. I'm talking about life experiences. So when we talk about life experiences, yes, we're talking about dealing with a myriad of people, dealing with people who are baby boomers, traditionalists, people who are white, black, polka dot pinstripe, going and traveling, being here and there, learning, being able to be at the boardroom,
Suffering losses and wins,
exactly right.
growing. Mm-hmm.
Being able to be at the boardroom, but being able to go to the hood and be on the street and be like, yo, what's up? Kind
Me.
of thing. and be unapologetic about it. And also knowing when to hold them, when to fold them, know when to walk away, and know when to run. And knowing that any of those things that you decide or you deem that you need to do, it's okay. Because sometimes when you better run, because you might not have your legs the next time to run. And so many people in these YouTube streets decided, I have to, defend myself and things of that nature. For what and for whom? And to whom?
Preach.
And it's like somebody says something to me once, and they were like, well, people disrespect. Hey, Forever Lisa, people disrespect you. I says, I don't pay them any attention. I don't see them. I don't hear them. And like I said, far greater woman and man than any of these people have cussed me out. So a good cussing out is to me, goes right over my head and some.
You ain't been cussed out good. You've been cussed out by people that you really look up to, and
That's
you
it.
know that you've been disappointed. Like, these people give
Exactly.
themselves too much reverence and relevance in our lives, and they
That's
think that
right.
what they say actually matters at the end of the day. And if it is mattering to you, like if you feel like, oh my gosh, they mentioned my name, I got to go defend myself in front of who? Who are these people? You ain't gonna never meet most of these people. You don't know these people. It really don't matter what they think about you. They can directly or indirectly affect your life unless you let them. And what the sister just spoke that ain't nothing but wisdom, y'all. That's evident, self-evident.
Facts.
Cause for all that talking they did on the motherfucking internet, it ain't never caught. Well, you know what? I'm gonna shut up because my situation actually came off the internet, but I can't talk about that.
People,
But just the talking on the internet
We
ain't never
talking
hurt me.
about the ones that ain't take it off the internet. Them
Right.
them demon
Yeah.
ass doxing mother suckers. That's a whole different. That's a
Right.
whole different ballpark.
Right.
That's true. I will. Let me just speak towards the big D, as they call. Those people who do those things, it's all gonna catch up, y'all. Just like I've been waiting for this conversation, and I appreciate it, Nicole and Mona, and I'm glad that people like Andrea and the sister that's here. I think it's TRG, right? TRG.
Yes.
TRG. And I see Forever Lisa in the chat. I'm glad that you all are here to have this.
And that's Tara up there.
Yes, Tara.
TRG,
Next
yeah.
to you.
Okay, yes, Tara. And I'm glad that you all are here because y'all have been here and we've seen a lot. We've seen a plethora of things. Just because, and you can tell when people have never, I'll give an example. People who have never had money, you could tell when they get a little bit of it, just a little taste of it. You could tell because they don't know how to act. The same thing with this YouTube sensation, this social media sensation. They get a little attention and things of that nature. What they don't know is that people are really, oh, girl, don't you let nobody talk to you that way. They setting them up. See, that's all a setup.
Being influenced.
Very bad.
The
And they don't like
pyramid.
you. They don't really like you in the scheme of things. And in the looking at it from a macro perspective, they don't like you because they're trying to gaslight you, and they're trying to gaslight you to talk and to get out there and to become out of emotional fortitude. See, as women, if you can have emotional fortitude, I don't care if you're gay, straight, whatever freak you want to call your damn self. If you have emotional fortitude, you have the ultimate power. Okay.
Yep. If you can control yourself. My Nana Moses used to say, if somebody can beat you for your cool, they can control you. You don't let nobody be able to bring you to anger like that. Just control you like a puppet.
No.
And I love when people say they try to get you riled up, but saying, look at you, you mad, aren't you? You know what that reminds me of? That reminds me when we was younger. And remember we said, like, if you was a little sister, I was the big sister, but my little sister used to pick at me and be like, I'm almost touching you. I'm almost hoping I'd flinch so I'd actually make her touch me or something like that. Or when they try to make you laugh, like, I know you want to laugh. I know you want to laugh. And then you end up laughing just because it's funny that they saying that I know you want to laugh. So they hope that when they comment and say, oh, I see I got you mad or you're heated or someone's triggered, that's to trigger you and upset you.
Exactly. That's all it is. At the end of the day, though, Mona, I heard you say something a long time ago and you were right on point. Let me say something about the law and these laws. There's government and then there's governance. I wish people would go back to English, but English and suffixes and homonyms.
That'd be too much like right.
Yeah, because then they would understand how this thing about government was meant to govern those people who don't have the emotional fortitude enough to govern themselves and discipline themselves. That's what government is. That's what they do. You see how that
because in an evolved utopia, we wouldn't need a government.
Thank you.
I would not lose my cool and shoot somebody in the head because they cut me off at a red light. Like,
right, you would have more integrity.
Right.
There you go, T. There you, Miss Tara. Because I would let my elder go. I would let the lady who had 3 and 4 children go in front of me. I would
help that old lady cross that street.
Dig it. I would let the disabled vet who has, a prosthesis, and I would let them go. Automatically, you wouldn't need laws, but governance. That's Check that out, y'all. Just the government and governance. And
Yeah,
so
the ability to govern yourself, right?
boom, boom.
Something like that. I don't know the textbook
Thank you.
definition, but I think that's what it's.
Yeah,
And there are so many of us that are enlightened already. Like you just said, Tara, Mona just said it, the ability to govern yourself. There are so many of us that already understand that, and it is unfortunately, I mean, and it's our people. I ain't even gonna lie, our people who don't have the emotional fortitude, they don't have the training, it doesn't click in their brain enough, and therefore they need to be governed. The government, that's what the government was for. It was meant to govern. You see how it works,
Right.
and so that's what's going on. The government, after these 2 years of the pandemic, Mona, you said it in the live a couple of, maybe a year or so ago, but the pandemic, they were passing laws via Zoom. Okay, the lawmakers, while everything was shut down, the government were making laws.
Yeah.
Let me just say this: they've been watching all of this stuff unfold in cyber, in this media, social media. They're watching.
They're watching.
Force too.
Right.
Yeah, it's already being put together. They just need to know how they're gonna lay it down.
Totally against it, but if our present prison industrial complex is any sign of how an internet police system will be, they gonna be over sentencing niggas.
Let me give y'all a prime example of how governance go. Okay, here it is. I'm in Tallahassee, Florida. Okay, mind you, I said Florida, not the Tallahassee part.
No, she don't. She don't. She ain't from there, girl. They be doxing her.
I don't give a damn. I'm in Florida. You understand me? Here, where I am in Tallahassee, we just had one of the biggest events that, put it like this, the biggest event of the year. Okay, we just had FAMU weekend here.
Oh, okay.
Okay, it was thousands, millions of people came to our city. Okay, here it is. We had this FAMU weekend in the same week of the primary election. You see what I'm saying? Now, mind you, we have $7 million in revenue that's coming into this town, and this has nothing to do with anything.
And it ain't like no real big city like New York City or LA or nothing.
This is a tiny town.
It's a school town. It was built
it's
around
a college town. Yeah. We have 3 different colleges here. We have FSU, we have FAMU, and we also have
Edwin Waters.
Which one?
Edwin Waters.
No. We have
Edwin Waters at HBCU.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's an HBCU, but I don't think that's here.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but we have TCC, which is Tallahassee Community College.
Okay.
So we have 3
They got a
different
football team, don't they?
Yeah, not Tallahassee Community College. That's a community college, but FAMU and FSU.
Was y'all the ones who was about to make the 2-year colleges 4-year colleges, like, or getting 4-year degrees? I'm originally from Florida, y'all know that, but I moved to Atlanta when I was like 14.
I believe that was FSU was thinking about doing that. They also just got a dentist on campus when FAMU don't have one. Keep that in mind. But anyway, so FAMU they end up getting this $7 million bunch of revenue coming into the city, not that don't have anything to do with anything that.
And that's just a weekend,
right? And that's just for this weekend. This one weekend alone. It has nothing to do with what the money that the colleges brought in or anything. This is all in just people out here doing vending, all vendors. Now, mind you, people spending all this money. The news broadcast, we get $7 million into this town. They put this FAMU weekend out right before the election. Then they broadcast on the news on channel 27. Oh, on the south side, which is right where FAMU sits. You understand me? The college sits in the middle of the hood on the south side.
Right.
Okay. They say on the south side, we put ballot boxes on the campus, on the FAMU campus, so that people can start voting early. However, there's no one voting. But we've targeted all the African American women on the south side. Why aren't they coming out to vote? And I said to myself, I tried to get my homegirl to come out because she part of the commission and different things like that here in Tallahassee. So I tried to get her to come out, but she had to make a run to Georgia and do a couple things there to get people to vote. But my branding point was to tell these women, which I did go out and do it, and told these women, hey, we got to rush down to this poll because they already counted us out. And the reason why I can say that they counted us out is because they did this thing during FAMU's weekend. They knew we were going to be
crowded, where the residents probably didn't even feel like fighting them crowds.
And they knew that people were going to be tired. They know old people don't have transportation back and forth to doctors, so how are they going to get to the polls without the younger folks?
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying?
Tricky, but it's good that's why it's important to tell people that, because if we can peep the games that's being played on us, we can circumvent them. Y'all put the ballot boxes out there to be funny because y'all saying, look, we trying to make a way. Meanwhile, they know the city overloaded, so they should have really had it on another weekend. But if we was able to circumvent that and actually get the numbers out there to vote, like if it was a priority because we had governance to know that we need to take
and that's what I'm getting to.
Yeah.
And the governance part comes in when you cannot put a load of people in your car. You can't get 5 people and throw them in your car and get them down to the poll. You can't get a van load of old folks and take them down to the poll because why? They won't allow them to vote. You see what I'm saying? Wow. Every person has to come individually to that poll. I can say, okay, let me get 5.
They won't let you bring a carload of people. You can,
baby, I can say, let me get 5 people, put them in my car, take them down to the poll. We get in the parking lot, and I let them out and let them start walking up there. If they see them getting out my car, they're gonna stop.
But there are people that need rides. If your only right to vote is to be a citizen, you don't have to own a fucking car. And it should be okay to elicit people to vote. They use their billions of motherfucking PAC money that's called PAC money. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong, but they use them billions of dollars to elicit their people to vote with fucking $1 million meals and charities and fundraisers, and we can't go pick up our people and give them a ride.
Okay.
So here's the thing. Here's the thing about complaining, and I hear what you're saying, Tara, because we just came back from the G-Ho. That's where I met my girl Andrea Lynch, because I'm from A&T, the greatest homecoming on earth, and we have reported as of today $22 million bringing into the city of Greensboro. HBC News, HBC, and I'm an alum. I went to the reporting with the United States, with the Department of Commerce and some others. So I hear what you're saying, that we bring money into that city, and I'll be damned. And okay, I guess I got to tell you, Nicole, I'll be doggone if all the degrees and letters before and after our names, okay, with the people who I stand on their shoulders. Okay, and those people stand on those shoulders, and I'm gonna have people stand on mine. If I'm gonna let a technicality like that, because I'm governance, they will not govern me, and tell me how to do something. Now, Negroes, here's the thing. Back to governance and government. You see, you have identified this situation. Thank you for bringing it up to a social media forum like this, because these social media forums were built for these types of things. These are the things that we should be talking about. These are the things that we should be trying to plot and plan and say, listen, because I don't have a problem with getting down there to Florida and getting the entourage, and we can handle our business, or from the East, my sister. You understand what I'm saying? And then, because we know how to, and then we get with some brothers and sisters down there, and we handle the situation legally and legislatively, and we're gonna read some of the what some of the what it says in the legislation as to what is that, or is the
you need to check out Power Up People in Florida. Get with them, Power Up People.
Okay. Okay.
Check them out.
The
Okay.
power up people need to be on here.
Power up people.
Power up people need to be on you all's y'all's channels, giving you some kind of a stipend so that they can continue to put their word out there. You see what I'm saying? That's what when we want something, that's what we're gonna have to do. It's nothing to say, oh, I have a website, I have this, but don't nobody know who freak you are. But thank you for Tara, who came up here and really voiced and really talked about the issue and the problem. See, we talk about problems, but we don't talk about it to the right people.
It's the funding, though.
But I get. Listen, I get. It's not the funding. That's bullshit. Because we got people in these YouTube streets that people come up with a project, a gate or whatever, and people will give them money to do certain things. So I don't want to hear nothing about black people and money. We put money where we only what we desire and what we like, but the things that we really need, we don't pay attention to it. There's enough, and I'm not a Bible toter, but I am the daughter of the Most High. There's abundance in everything and everywhere that I go.
Right. If we manifest it for the bull, we can manifest it for the rest. That's right.
There's never, I don't give no black person, no Negro an opportunity to say there's no money. We got to get it together, strategize, and put our minds together, because that's what, to whom much is given, much is required. We can get together. I could talk to someone like Amona. I could talk to someone like Andrea. Get on this panel with you all and Nicole, and let's get it together. Black women have been doing it. So
we're our own coalition. That's right.
Right. I'm not doing that pity pat victim bullshit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm coming in.
That was me talk.
This is what I want. You understand?
Yeah.
I'm telling you. So when I get up here, you might see me in these YouTube streets, and I'm very, very quiet. I don't want to get involved in all the BS and the foolala, because I gotta fight a bigger fight.
That's right.
You understand? And when I get to them white folks, just Andrea will tell you, I don't play no motherfucking games. I walk across the street and let all the cars be coming. Stop.
Right.
My brothers and sisters.
Hey guys, I don't mean to interrupt. I need to drop down. I'm long overdue. But Nicole, sis, thanks for having me up. Love you, TRG, Tara.
I love you too.
Just Andrea, good to see you again. And my vision blurry, but I know I done talked to you before. Hold on.
That's TC.
TC, okay. Hey TC, I know who you is.
Yeah.
I be forgetting
you
voices
have a
sometimes.
gorgeous rest of your birthday here.
Yes.
For my anniversary, darling.
Oh yeah.
Happy anniversary, darling.
Thank y'all. Have a good night. Bye.
Good night, baby.
We're not gonna go. We you know what do you know who we are? I'm not asking for jack. This is what I want. And I come, listen, up here, these people come up here and they can cuss and they can fuss and blah, blah, and but when it comes to getting in front of the white people and go ahead to the Senate and go ahead to the Congress and you tell them what you want, I don't see that. Rah in front of them. As somebody was saying, these YouTube streets, use that energy for that. Don't be using that energy over here.
But they don't want it. They don't want to hear that though. But then when taxes go up, when teachers start teaching their kids to marry cats
and because they weak, some of these women are cowards and they're weak.
Yeah,
they don't have a problem with doxing other women and other situations that mean absolutely nothing in this world. Doxing somebody for what?
To publicly flog them and
for what? It doesn't work because after 2 days it's a done damn deal. So you did what? You spent how much? I don't even know how the freak they do it, but they're disgrace. These women on here that do that doxing and all that stuff, it's a damn disgrace. It's not necessary. Dox some of these Ku Klux Klan members and Nazis. How about that?
For real.
Girl.
It's trying to embarrass you. They're trying to embarrass you. But the thing is, what's so stupid about it? Do you think that I already got that on my? If that's my past, and I don't do that no more, what's the point of doxing me then? and that's why
to cause harm.
Yes, to cause harm to you. And this is why I be like, this is why I don't get down with that doxing. I just have a problem with that. Being in my personal business don't have nothing to me doing on YouTube. And it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I took a personal life.
But they want to. I think they really want to devour a person's how they feel emotionally within themselves. They want to embarrass them, to disgrace them, take something away from them, make them not feel validated. Not everybody can handle being doxxed. Some people actually can't handle that. They be scared and nervous. And then my thing is that it always been my concern. How you know this woman or man couldn't be hiding from an abusive ex lover that want to come and take them out, or somebody want to take one of their kids that's been following a child around in a van and y'all just never noticed it. And you just directed this sick fuck over to somebody's house and now somebody gone.
Wow.
And
I think doctors should be arrested. I'm sorry.
My concern is not primarily the person that's being doxxed or the doxxed I would say the person that's being doxxed or the person that's doing the doxing, the doxie or whatever you would say. Those people I'm not concerned about. The person that I'm concerned about is the child that's going to school that has to hear about the factor, I got into this incident today on the internet and I'm inside my house barking and roofing and crying over the phone and carrying on, and going through all these emotional roller coasters right in front of my kids. And my kids have to see this meltdown. You see what I'm saying? That's my concern. What about the innocent people? What about your family members who may have been, harmed by this doxing? What about the people, your coworkers at work that may be harmed by these doxing?
But that's the point. That's the point I was trying to make. They're trying to embarrass you, and on top of this, make money off of you. I have a problem with that. And antagonize you, put your name in the title. That's what they're trying to do. And at the same time, I have learned. When people put my name put their name in their title, I don't give it no air. I don't even pay attention because I don't even go watch. I refuse.
But see, if you put my name in your title, that to me it just further let people know me and you have an issue. That's not even a problem for me. That's not a problem for me because we're grown and we should be able to handle that. But when it comes down to my child have to be involved with this. When it comes down to my son, you know what I'm saying? I have to go to school and, somebody that knows, know me from the YouTube streets or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Has a child that go to school with my child and they're in some fist fight.
Yes.
Because of some junk I got going on. That's the problem with me. And it should be a bigger problem with everybody else because outside of YouTube, you still have to exist.
Yes.
And your family. Yeah, you know what I mean? And your family.
Well, see, but that's the thing, though, sis. I don't think they want you to exist out of that. I think that they want to get you a crab in a barrel. These demon doxers want to try to break the spirit. Because, see, if your mind is wrapped up on this internet and you don't know what time it is, when it's time to get up to take them kids to school, you're not going to be all the way focused. They want to see you hurt. They want to see you out there with ashy feet and no edges. That's what they want because they broken and busted and disgusted in their souls. They unhappy. Right. They got untreated mental, psychological issues.
Right.
Huh?
That was a great example you just used. You said they want to see you. They don't want to see you focus. And see, that's the part that people don't recognize when they're going through all this destruction on YouTube. Because really that's just what it is. It's destroying you as a person. You come on YouTube with a mentality like, you'll come on YouTube thinking, how people would say, I'm all that. If you went to school and gained a degree, it's nothing in the world. Nobody could tell you that you know what I mean? that you're not deserving of that degree. But then when you get on YouTube and somebody's downing you and doubting the degree you got, and you got to pull out 89 pieces of paper to show that you got a bachelor's degree, you know what I mean? It kind of puts you in the mindset to say, well, damn, it makes you question who you are and what are you even doing on this panel. And if you got to be involved with a panel, not a panel, but in this sector, if you have to be involved, you know, in a sector that makes you doubt yourself, it makes you even more question, what are you doing here? And that's when you start to see people say, hey, you know what? I'm going to leave YouTube. And when you say you're going to leave YouTube, all it does is open other doors. Now people are like, well, damn, you keep saying you're going to leave YouTube, but you ain't going nowhere. You know what I mean? But this is a place where a lot of times people who don't have someone to talk to or don't have, you know, ways of airing out, you know, what they feel or what they have in their hearts and minds, they can come here and vent. So you're taking away.
I understand what you're saying, but let me tell you something. If I got a degree in college, it ain't nobody on YouTube. It's gonna make me show my degree and make me feel like did nothing, because they don't pay my bills. Every day I go to work. Every day I work 2 jobs for my kids and my family. They don't pay my bills. They don't pay this rent. They don't pay this car note. They don't pay none of these bills up in here. So I'm not gonna answer to questions that you are non-factor in my damn life. Nicole, okay, you are non-factor in my life. I am not gonna waste my time trying to prove somebody that I got a degree. And at the end of the day, I'm proud of the folks who got a degree. God bless their soul. But not everybody who make good money don't got a degree. So some of these YouTube people is that sitting at home, miserable, evil, and ain't got nothing. They got too much time on their hands.
Thank you, Andrea.
Now, I don't mind is a devil's workshop.
Because Tara, somebody, I guess they call themselves questioning me. Well, maybe TC didn't really go to HBCU. Maybe she don't have any degrees. I have 2. But do you think that person and their thoughts push me away or made me like not want to be here or feel some kind of way? No. Absolutely. Absolutely.
But this is what I'm saying to you guys. You know, Andreas and TC, you guys are some of the stronger ones, but you have those people who aren't as strong as you. You have people that come on here with the idea and the thought that they're just going to get on here, go live, say a couple things, you know, maybe garner some, you know, a couple views or whatever. And, you know, have a couple people come frequent their panel and everything be great. Nobody knows they're going to come and fall into a pit of damn hell and substance. Nobody knows that. When they come in the sector.
I understand where you're coming from. Yes, the B sector raised me. Let's keep it 100. They have. Okay, but they have shown me how to move. They have shown me how to dodge bullets. They have shown me how to get out the way. And they have shown me, you ain't worth my time. So unsubscribe. How about that? That's what I do.
Okay. But at the end of the day, that's easier said than done. It's easier said than done when you okay, let's say I do unsubscribe from you, but I'm watching TC. She in the same sector you in. Don't you think I'm gonna be getting notifications that Andreas is on?
Yes, but then you have to. That's the says to you is which stuff is gonna entertain you, which stuff is not gonna entertain you, which stuff is gonna feel like it's gonna give you some joy, peace, and happiness.
It don't go like that.
You know it don't go like that, sis, because you know these people have the emotional intelligence of a bed bug. All they know how to do is suck blood and multiply. They don't die. You got to throw the whole house away.
And 2, you got when it all boils down to it, you got people. You got the game rolling like this, Andrea. You got.
You know what I said, though, Andrea. You feel me, though,
Nicole on her channel, right? Nicole on her channel. Yes. Nicole over there going off on TC. Nicole like, oh, TC, know what I'm saying? I don't like how you done did me, man. You tried me, such and such and such. Now TC got people that's in these streets. So they gonna run up Nicole, you know, to Nicole's house, put their ear upside the wall with their glass, hear all they can hear.
But
and then they gonna bounce off and go back to TC and hold on. Then they gonna tell TC, listen, hey TC, check this out. Nicole over there shooting and shot, her little shit over there on her channel about you. Now TC go live. You see what I'm talking about? Now TC like, oh, such and such and such and such, but I don't like how she did this, and Andrea said that. See how that shit go?
Yes,
now
but the intelligent woman named TC is what she gonna do is, Nicole, what's up? What's going on? What do you have a problem? That's intelligent TC.
But in the midst of all that right there, you got the little ants running around spreading the word. It's like how you be in school and somebody's knock your cookie out your hand, and at the end of the day, before you know it, everybody know y'all finna fight. Then there's 152 people following y'all home.
That's called bone.
That's how it is in these streets.
That's called bone carrier. But you have to block out.
You got the bone carriers.
And they
be the ones stirring up the ish.
Yes. So you have to block out the bone carriers and don't pay them a mind. And TC, the intelligent woman, I know. Nicole, what's going on? Nicole, what happened? Nicole, I think that's what the TC I know.
I mean, shoot, TC didn't heard me say like, we're TC at?
Right. Child.
She know how to speak.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. First of all, if
Andrea.
If I can connect with somebody offline, I will. I'm not here for that kind of a show.
Yes.
If I want to show my ass, I mean, I can show my ass to my queen. That's it.
Right.
That's all I need. Here's the other piece. If I can connect with Nicole, or if I need to connect with Andrea or whoever, I will do that. And I have had people who I connected with behind the scenes, but they still went live and they brought situations out in the forefront in the public. Don't think, hey, what's up, sister? What's going on? Don't think I've forgotten just because I don't say anything. Don't think that recompense will not occur just because you don't see something happening. Just know that everything is in divine right order. Okay. And for those people that do some of the things that they do, what happens in the dark comes out in the light.
Very much so.
Okay. And I'm grateful for that, because I already know what's coming down the pike. Y'all, in 223, y'all gonna see some people and some stuff, subscribers included, that's getting ready to get it. Because the law has caught up. Technology has finally caught up. Technology and the law are married now.
Amen.
It's going to happen. I tell people right now, get your ducks in a row. If you can, forget forgiveness, say I apologize, people, go do all that. Okay? Because there are some folks that are out here that did some stuff in the dark. And oh my God. Okay? And they call these people in the law, the attorney generals. As a matter of fact, a sister that I know, she went to their meeting. They had a meeting in Hawaii. I was like, damn, Hawaii? Shit.
Yep, they was just there.
They met all the attorney generals of all the 50 states.
Girl, don't be telling them too much. No, go ahead, tell them. Make them scared.
I'm gonna just give them this because whatever has happened has already been documented. Okay, it's already done. You've been recording. You're not supposed to. Doxing, putting people's in. It's over. Your children, their children are going to be affected by it.
It's about damn time.
Those doxers, those whomever they are going to be putting their children and their grandchildren in a position where they won't even be able to get a job.
See?
So I implore everybody, to seek out ways in which to have, their own, maybe a nonprofit organization, find a way where you can have your own business or something, because they won't be able to get a business. Because once you go ahead and when you have certain jobs, you have to go through criminal, federal background check. You got to go through child abuse check. You got to go through check again.
She ain't lying.
You won't be able to.
Every year I have to go through a check. Every year I have to go through FBI and child abuse check. Every year I have to.
And let me say this: come January, y'all know all the laws start to change, right?
They've been changed. They're actually going to be activated.
They'll be activated, right? They'll be activated come January. And what I do want you guys to know, that they did state that there's going to be a lot of African American men and women, and not only African American men and women. There's going to be a lot of Latino men and women losing jobs this year. So you guys be aware that somebody's going to have a job cut. So don't be out here acting like y'all this and all that, because you got a job right now.
Right. Don't tell your business.
Yep.
Don't tell your children's
that
business.
That degree you got right now might not be ish in 2023.
You see?
Yep.
I'm just letting you know.
Well, my degree is always going to be the ish, okay? My degree is always going to be all that. Let me explain something to you, because I don't go looking. They come looking for me, because it's not just the degree. It comes with the character, and it comes with the experience, and it comes with this young lady. We can put her and have her in our environment. Just like when I'm around people, I'm like, yeah, they can be around my family, because they know how to manage themselves. They don't act like niggas, because I don't like them at all.
But everybody don't have those attributes.
And they not coming with me. Now they gonna be able to handle themselves out in the street, but they not coming. They're not
and
coming
that's why
with
I'm
me
trying to warn they behind. Come January, they better tighten up.
They better try to tighten themselves together. And the mothers, get your sons together. Fathers, get yourself right with your daughters. Mothers and fathers, get yourselves right with each other. Co-parenting, whatever it is y'all need to do, get yourself right, because these children are gonna need some. They're gonna need some heavy direction.
Yes.
And listen, I want to ask Nicole something, and I want to ask Andreas. What do you guys foresee for 2023 for the beef segment? What do y'all see? Anything? Like, what do y'all see?
Just Andrea, you can answer that first.
You know what? For the beef sector, it is what it is. I be over here when I can, but I don't waste my time in the beef sector with conversations that ain't gonna mean nothing to me. I'm sorry. I'm at a point in my life, I'm about to be 48. I have conversations that's gonna help somebody and help. I'm a parent, and I've been through co-parenting. I don't waste my time on foolishness anymore. Okay. I almost died this past year in March. I don't waste my time on conversations that don't mean nothing. I have conversations that mean something to me. That's the reason I do that. I don't be in the big sector. I might check out here and there, but I don't be in there with that foolishness and la la la. I don't got time for it. I'm about making money and how to take care of my family.
Okay, so in what direction do you see the beef sector going in for 2023? Do you see the beef sector sinking? Do you think we're gonna survive, or like do y'all see the beef sector as being dead?
I think it's gonna survive because the subscribers love the mess. The subscribers and the content creators love the mess. So they're gonna be over here roasting and gagging and trying to hurt each other. But how long is that gonna get you? Because the more you indulge in hurting each other, the more it says you a little unhappy in your life. I'm sorry.
Right. Okay. So how about you, Nicole? What you feel?
I think that there is a kind of a silent howling at the moon for actual content. And like I said, the beef sector and no sector on here can touch the law of gravity. Everything that comes up must come down. Now, when you rise back up after being knocked on your knees and find that balance, Who knows? Only God knows. But I know people are tired of it, and I'm referring to good content creators doing the tip tap patty whack, give you some bullshit content. People want to be educated. People have a hunger to have wisdom. The old beef sector is dead. I don't see why y'all keep saying the beef sector. This is some new bullshit. There used to actually be really debates. People debated and people actually can learn something. There's an empty space for how long somebody can holler in an empty ass room with a bunch of empty, mindless things because it has a psychological effect on the mind and body. Once they see that their hands starting to wilt up, they skin all fucked up, they teeth getting gaps in them from nowhere, they're gonna realize it's this negative ass food that they feeding in their spirit. We getting older. To do the same thing over and over, I mean, is insane. Eventually, how long you gonna yell and scream? And call how many times can you keep calling the person the B word over and over again? It's old. Eventually somebody gonna get tired.
And
you got some of the OGs that are some they getting tired.
How long
it's only so long. I'm sorry.
No, how long you thinking you gonna dox somebody and try to embarrass them? How long? What that says to me when you dox somebody, what that says about you? There's something in your life, baby, that you're not happy with.
And then, like TC said, with the laws changing, ladies, somebody's gonna really put their foot down. You're gonna see people in jail, federal time over some stupid stuff. Whole life just gone. They're gonna put you on a list. You're already on a watch, federal watch.
There you go. Thank you.
Let me be quiet.
They're on the list, and they're just waiting. They're waiting, especially they're waiting for this election, and they're waiting for people to be in place. More than likely after what do you call that thing? Inaugurations and all that good stuff. That's when they start activating the list of people, who's on the list and what they're gonna do with them and things of that nature. And
they're gonna be able to get a job once they run you through this system, man.
Yeah.
People been trying to warn people for a while, but nobody listens. Now, Nicole just thinks she knows what she's talking about. She just wants to be smart. Nobody's watching her. Yep, and nobody's going to be watching you when you're locked up behind a jail cell and you can't feed yourself. You're not going to be able to get access to Social Security. You're not going to be able to get access to no benefits because you own that list, dummy.
There you go. Tell it.
TC.
Now, go ahead.
TC, I got a question for you because Judy, you just mentioning, with the changes that's going to be going on, in 2023 or whatever. I want to bring it back a little bit and bring up the factor that I don't know if you guys did notice, which I'm pretty sure you guys did notice, that YouTube just did some changes. They did changes to whether how the layout is and different the backgrounds and different things like that. So how do you guys think that these new changes that's being done to YouTube as far as the layout and how we now see YouTube compared to how we seen it 6 months ago is going to affect us in 2023?
Well, I think that it's going to affect it because when Carly B took Tasha K to task, that's what to me is bringing the changes, because she was like, "Look, I got the money, I got the cachet, and I'm gonna bring somebody is on your platform using your platform against me, talking negative about me. I'm going to take her to task." And so I believe YouTube now you couldn't get your community wall unless you had 500 subscribers. Now you probably only need 100 or something to get your community wall in.
Well, here's the thing, Andrea, your own point. That Tasha K Cardi B thing hit milestones. Before then, there were a couple of other court issues and court things that did occur that brought this whole brought the law.
The FTC.
Right.
That 200, what was it, $225 million? This changes was coming.
Changes.
That Tasha K case just put icing on the cake to help make it easier to put you niggas on that list.
On the right, and they're gonna continue to have a list. Let me just say, once they have you on this list, now they're watching everyone else. So they changed laws as it pertains to cyber harassment, cyber stalking, and cyber, what's the other ones? Bullying. Okay. And there's 4 of them. I always forget that last one. But anyway,
Let me see.
they have
Cyber harassment, cyber stalking, cyber bullying, and
it's something else. It's 4 of them.
Is it sexual?
Cyber gang stalking.
It could be cyber gangs, something or other, because gangs that they're beefing too. And a lot of these things started in these social media outlets, not just YouTube, of course, Facebook, Instagram, all that stuff. So,
yeah, Reddit. It's not just YouTube. They act like YouTube is the all be all. It's not the only social media platform. You have Twitter, Reddit, Facebook, and so on, and many more.
So they already have the laws. They have the very strict and specific language that is telling you, okay, this is what this is. This is what this looks like, because they already had people. They already had situations. They already had people had gone to court even before the Tasha K. So that whole slander thing, this whole defamation of character, that's always been on the books. But how does it look as far as technology and in this cyber world is concerned? And they had to get together, legislators and the law and the judges all got together, and they got the language together. And now they're implementing. They had certain places in the country that they started implementing things. I will say this: Jacksonville, Florida, was definitely one city that was a trial city for how will these cyber laws actually play itself out. There's several other cities, and let me just say there's several states: Pennsylvania, Chicago, Detroit, Michigan, Illinois,
California,
Texas, California, most definitely
Arizona,
Nevada,
Baltimore.
Yeah. North Carolina is one because it's a battleground state. Indiana is one because it's a battleground state. So politically, that, in terms of politics, if they sway one way or the other, they have power. Pennsylvania sways one way or the other. They can put somebody in office or they can take somebody out of office. So those battleground states are very important. But the New York, of course, New York City, New Jersey, Maryland, those certain states, when they do something, the rest of the country is going to do it.
Okay, but TC, do you see any way that there's a loophole where someone could be vindicated from being on the list, or could be vindicated or not, or could avoid being on the list?
They were warned.
Not at all.
They didn't stop.
No.
They doubled and tripled down
because they're still doing it.
They didn't stop.
So basically, the only way is to clean it up.
God got it. God got him. Done. It's done. It's over.
Well,
the time that
it's going to affect them trying to get housing.
The time
it's sad.
Right. The time that they had to clean themselves up is over. You don't have the time.
So how y'all think all the flagging that's going to affect the people that's on this list? Do you think they're going to be affected? Let's say if somebody false flagged their channel and they happen to do revenge flagging or something like that.
Okay, so that's this stuff that people do. I'm talking about some big stuff. Flagging.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, as far as on a small scale in our sector, one of the number one things in this that goes on in this sector is flagging. So when it comes down to how people conduct themselves, you know what I mean? A lot of times it stems from if they're, like in an argument with somebody and they got flagged or some little small petty stuff like that. So let's use flagging for instance. Let's say if it comes down to YouTube saying, okay, well, we're gonna start like just sourcing people out and saying, okay, we're gonna look at each and every panel, and the person that doesn't have this amount of numbers, or the person that has this amount of flags are gonna get blacklisted or whatever. How do you think do you think they would be able to be vindicated if they say, hey, you know what, I can show, you know, this is why, you know, I got a list of these characteristics that went on my channel, and this is why I'm retaliating.
So the people that have been flagged are not the same people that are known doxers. That's two different conversations.
Okay.
Even though a flagger can be a doxer.
Right.
But I'm talking about just doxers.
Okay, alone.
That's it.
Okay, okay.
Well, there are a couple of other things like the recordings and stuff like that. That is an issue that has been documented. I see what you're saying.
Right, you're on a way larger scale. Okay.
It's federally been documented.
Yeah, but that is a big issue because you do hear people recording without their permission, and I just don't understand how you think it's okay to record somebody without their permission or let them know.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's a violation.
Can I say something?
Sure.
Andres, you got to understand too. There's a certain law that comes into play when you're recording somebody. Let's say me and you are on the phone, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I happen to hear, let's say somebody, I think I hear a click in the background. You may not hear it, but I think I hear somebody clicking in.
Mm-hmm.
I got the right to record this conversation because now I assume it's a third party on the line, or I know it's a third party on the line, even if that person ain't saying nothing.
But how do you have to have proof that there was
it has to be verbal acknowledgement.
Well, you have to have. So how do you prove that in the court of law?
Well, I'm gonna say it like this. I can say, okay, I heard a click, and then I get the timestamp that I feel I heard that click.
That doesn't hold any weight in the court of law.
Not in I live in California. That's not gonna hold that.
Why? Because nobody's saying anything on the other end.
No, because
you don't have any proof.
Yes.
But if I heard a click, and if I can bring the click,
a click can be anything.
I know it can be anything. But the point of it all is just from me hearing that click, I have the right to record.
Okay, so I'm just confused because I wouldn't be on the phone with anybody who records me. That's just me. That's me. That's my own personal opinion about somebody recording me. I don't be on the phone.
I'm not telling you I'm recording. I mean, would you hang up?
I wouldn't be talking to you. That's just who I am.
So if I'm on the phone with you and you hear a click, you're gonna start recording me. But who gave you?
If I assume there's a third party clicking in,
but who told you that? How did you come about that understanding? And you didn't tell me that you were going to be recording, so now you're in violation.
No, I will tell you. I mean, I would have to tell you.
You would have to verbally state that there is. When I hear somebody do something like that, I instantly ask them, "Are you recording? Is there somebody else on the phone?"
Right,
I will be recording you. So that's how you protect yourself.
But see, I would have to say on my end,
a lot of us talk
because I heard the click and you didn't hear the click. I would have to say to you, well, I've heard, I assume I heard this click on the other end or whatever, and I'm going to start, I'm going to record this call. Now, if you say,
then I don't want to be recorded, I don't know what click you heard. Maybe,
and I don't, right, you got that right to say I don't want to drink.
Maybe you had too much to drink or you high or something but you're not going to record me. So we're terminating this conversation.
Yes.
Right, because I've had people...
That's what I would do.
I've had people do that to me, though. Yeah.
But you guys, it don't deter from the fact that you have the right to record in that moment.
But that's not what I'm talking about when I talk about recordings. You're talking I'm not familiar with that at all.
Okay.
Howsoever, and if you can come up with the code, you can tell me where that is.
Well, basically, I don't know if they call it caller. Maybe like caller interference or something like that. I've been on the phone with chicks, right? And thank God, I guess I had my new phone. I'm like, how the hell we go to a conference call? Did you accidentally put your mom on three-way? Okay. Like what we doing here?
again,
You know what I'm saying?
it does not inform somebody that they're being
Right.
recorded.
And they'll add somebody on, they'll make it a conference call and don't even tell you. They do that.
Right. Therein lies the crime.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Again, if any one of you, if I'm on the phone and somebody says, "Oh, I hear a click, are you recording?" Well, I'm gonna record. I'm gonna say, "Okay, you must be high, you must be drunk or drugged. So I'm not gonna talk to you. Period."
Yeah.
Because
my daddy said if you on the phone with somebody and you hear clicks like that, automatically terminate the call.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yep.
of course. I mean, of course you would. Of course you would have the right to say that, and you can terminate the call. But what I'm stating is, in the process of it, the person has already started to record. You see what I'm saying? And they pretty much let you know they're recording. So
but nothing much has been said. They're letting you know you responded. Okay, well, I'm gonna terminate the call. So that's all that's been said.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing much. But the thing is at least you informed that person. I'm not talking about that. I'm speaking about something totally different.
Okay.
There are people who don't inform people.
Yes.
And then later they try to get money and they try to come
I
on
just want to
YouTube
make sure.
and try to get money.
Just want to make sure
Now that's some illegal. That is some illegal ass stuff to intentionally record someone. Do not let them know that they're aware, and then get
and then
financial off of a private, off of a wire. That's like wiretapping with Pior. That's federal.
And see, the reason why I'm going through all these steps is because I want to make sure people know, because there's a lot of things that be said in these streets that don't have clarification. So at the end of the day, when you hear these things and you're not doing your research, I need you guys to know to do your research, because a lot of times, like TC just said, if you don't have certain laws, you don't have certain codes, you don't have certain things you're not going to know, and your ass can be prosecuted.
I know one ass is going to be prosecuted. and the statutes of limitation 10 years. So we had 10 years. So on that ninth year, oh boy. But yeah.
And that's just really, that's really sad that it's come down to that you can't even get on the darn phone and have a regular conversation with a human being without them trying to cipher information. Cipher information out of you. Try to act like to befriend you, so next year you can become their content. You non-content creating ass bitch.
Yes, and when they get mad with you and Mad Day roll around, they'll
create Mad Day. It's all a game, man.
Right.
It's all a game. They created. They were mad when they met you.
Thank you.
Ooh.
They wanted to do it. It's all premeditated.
I don't know if you guys mind me reading this, but I just want to read something for you guys real quick, because in Florida, I want to read the Florida law with the two-party consent when it comes down to phone calls.
Yeah, that's the one. Yep. Yep. There's
Florida,
certain states that are two-party and some that are one.
Right. TC, y'all mind me reading that one? Y'all mind me reading that one?
Go ahead.
Okay.
It's a good law to read to know.
Okay. Florida's recording law is two-party consent law. Is a two-party consent law. This means that all individuals engaging in a private conversation must consent in any audio recording of the conversation for the conversation to be legal. For example, you're prohibited to record a phone call without everyone's consent.
There you go.
So,
boom.
Just to be clear, you guys.
And they think in Nevada that it's a one consent state, but when you take it when you have to continue reading how they got it written out, no, it's not. You got to get permission. Drop my recordings. I'm contacting the peoples on you.
Right.
Period. Because I have a right to my privacy just as you do. Nobody getting on the phone with you thinking that you about to turn me into content. You better go do something with yourself. That ain't cool. I don't think that. I think that. I don't know. It's a severe violation. Like, why are you trying to ape me? You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Like, come on now. Talk about my big forehead or something.
Right. Yeah, that's
Right,
two
because you
party,
can
one
face
party
curative
recording.
damages for that. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Sure enough can.
Yeah, definite damages to that.
Well, ladies, I got a show in the morning, so I'm gonna take myself to bed, okay?
Okay, sweetie. I'm about to get up out of here too, you guys.
Yeah, me too. Thank you, ladies. I really appreciate all you beautiful ladies coming and spending time with me. God bless y'all. We have to do it again.
Yes.
It's soon. Girl, I feel like I'm coming down. I don't know. I feel like I got the flu trying to come on me, y'all.
Vitamin C. Come on,
Some
Nicole. Get your
I
vitamin
know,
C.
sis. I'm trying to find where I put it in the house. Oh no.
Oh.
But you guys take care. Tara, nice to meet you. You got some good
Yes.
Thank you. Keep talking, okay? Keep talking.
That's right, Tara. That's right. This was great, Nicole.
Yes.
Having Tara and TRG, Mona, then just Andrea coming up. This was perfect. The conversation was perfect. I'm grateful.
I'm just really glad you ladies enjoy that. That means a lot.
Yes.
Thank you, ladies, for sharing y'all intelligence with us. I have taken a lot from it tonight. I bless you guys for coming on the panel and giving out so much information, because at this point, like I said, it's a lot of things that be going on in these YouTube streets that we seem to have information on when we really don't have information on it. And it's good that TC had a lot of things, a lot of wisdom to give us tonight and enlighten us on these things so that we can straighten our A's up.
Yeah.
We all have it. We all had it. And it was funny you mentioned your homecoming for Florida A&M, because me and just Andre just came from the GHO, and this is just to let everybody know the HBCUs bring money to those that don't have homecomings, bring money to their prospective cities. So don't get it twisted, okay, everybody. The HBCUs are in effect, and they want our HBCUs. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Let's keep our HBCUs alone.
I went home to North Carolina, my hometown, so it was good to see family and friends that I haven't seen in a minute, and so and to see TC too. So I can say that now I finally have met her now.
Yes, it was great. It was great. My queen loves you, Andrea and Sarita. They all love you.
Yes, it was good.
They were like, you have your body
great
of
conversation with people, good people, great conversation. You never know who you might run into have a great conversation, and very walks of life, because I did not know that I might connect with her queen, but I did in so many levels, in so many ways, and so I had a great conversation. And so you can meet great people off of YouTube. It's just some of them you ain't going to meet me, but the ones that I have good relationship with, I'm gonna meet them. I'm gonna break bread with them, and I can honestly say I had a good time with TC. We got to do it again.
Yeah, you know it, girl. Forever, Lisa, Nicole, Tara. You know, you got anybody that's about it, and good folks. I'm with it. Yes. You know, the more the merrier. Like, look, man. Right. All right, ladies, I'm out.
So TC, you make sure you check out Power Up People. You know what I mean? They might have some things that you're looking to get into or contribute to or whatever. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
I have a friend there by the name of Trish Brown. If you want to reach out to her, you know what I mean? She do a lot of organization stuff, organizing different things. So yeah.
Okay.
All right, babe.
Excellent. Thank you so much. I will definitely look them up. Thank you.
Blessings, ladies.
Bye-bye.
Right.
Blessings, queen.
Thank you, Nicole.
Good night, sis. Thank you for having me.
Anytime. Love you, TC. Tara. Yeah. Excuse me, y'all. Forever Lisa, Miss O Star, Nightbot, all of you ladies. Tracy. Oh, Lord, y'all. Gotta go to the doctor in the morning. I love you ladies, man. We up out of here.
What the world does to you is the world does it to you long enough and effectively enough. You begin to do it to yourself. You become a collaborator an accomplice of your own murderers because you believe the same things they do. No, they think it's important to be white, and you think it's important to be white. They think it is shameful to be black, and you think it is shameful to be black. And you have no corroboration around you of any other sense of life. You know, all those corroborations which are around you are, in terms of the white majority standards, so deplorable, they frighten you to death.
I'm just saying, knowledge is power, y'all, ain't it? Please don't forget, remember, through God, all things are possible to those who believe, as long as you're willing to receive what God has for you. Be a blessing and not a curse. Church.
We got this new thing called classism. It's racism's cousin. And we got this other thing that's also been working for a long time where you don't have to be racist anymore. It's called self-hate. It works on itself. It's like real estate of racism, where just like that, when someone comes up and says something like, I am a god, everybody says, who does he think he is? Would it have been better if I had a song that said, I am a nigga? Or if I had a song that said, I'm a gangster? Or if I had a song that said, I am a pimp? All those colors and patinas fit better on a person like me, right? But to say you are a god, especially when you got shipped over to the country that you're in and your last name is a slave owner's. How could you say that? How could you have that mentality?